Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something we've been planning for a little while now. Something that might cause us all to lose our goddamn minds. Like we had them
And
to
something
begin
we have,
with.
and something we had to push forward because someone is late tonight.
Hey, I had to go teach/go to a karate class. I don't really know what happened. And it was like 45 minutes. It was pretty cool, though. So, yeah.
But yeah. So instead of Death Bow, we're doing this monstrosity, Sheamus. This was your idea, so
Okay,
Monstrosity? You mean masterpiece?
I can't take full credit for this because let me tell you the genesis of this idea, which was actually going back to a earlier stream. So this is part of the Mehtly cinematic universe by describing it. So
Yes.
one
we
week
can't be like Linkara, Seamus. Come on.
one week
But we do have a
decided
cinematic
to-
universe.
We decided to kind of like do a one-off, at least for the time between Death Battle there, to do a few episodes of Nostalgia Critic, which was torture for a lot of reasons. You know, I'd rather not watch that top 11 Avatars episode again if I could avoid it.
Don't worry, we won't be watching that episode again.
But the last one I think we watched, which was pretty big, was his very poorly aged top 11 sexiest animated characters video. And
Which, by the way, we won't need to put that on the list. And
we've
by the way,
already
we're
watched
not.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, we're not going to be making a tier list out of that. No.
What,
It's
for
just-
what?
For Nostalgia Critic.
Because these
Like,
are these are just
Review
literally
episodes
our.
or top 11s?
No, it's just the picks that we ended up going through that I made for the wheel.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm talking like...
Seamus, continue.
All right,
Well,
so
whatever.
after the monstrosity we had to deal with, we were thinking about like how poorly done it was, and so we were thinking, me specifically, Gizmo and myself were considering the idea of we could do a better job of this that doesn't come off as cringy and also potentially illegal in some cases. So we think like he kind of like the genesis of the idea is probably down to Gizmo, and I actually made it a reality, and I actually managed to get Jarret back here because of this, because he's quite the expert at this too. So we got quite a good panel here, honestly.
regret nothing.
I took everyone's suggestions for a few weeks. I compiled this massive tier list of over 400 characters here. And yeah, from like every walks of life, whether it be a like 90s like animated series, a video game character, a anime, manga. There's even some like jokes in there too as well. There's a lot to take in, but I think with our large panel and our expertise, because various people who requested this stuff are quite knowledgeable about certain aspects. So even if you've never heard of some of these characters before, you might actually gain some insight and you might want to watch something out of this. Who knows? But I know, okay, those of you wondering, for the last time, no, I am not putting in Nekopara. I'm not going to rant about that for 10 minutes on stream here because this is going to take forever. And I already
You know you're referring.
Long story
short, we don't need cat bullshit.
I can
Unless it's
confirm
fully shipped.
Nekopara is not here because
Unless
I
it's
never
Aisha
Nekopara
or
is fine,
Sigma
I
Style.
just don't think it fits with what we're trying to do, especially with how iffy that those characters are.
Nekopara, what the fuck even is that? I know it's a cat girl thing.
Yeah, Nekopara is a visual novel
Yeah, I know that. What the fuck is it?
series, which is also a dating sim. And and what it is that instead of just girls, these are cat girls.
Cat
But
girls,
here's also
yeah, I
here's the
figured.
twist, though. Here's the twist, though. The cat girls are treated like actual cats. Like, you can buy them, you can find them in boxes, you can find strays. And
Okay then.
they may look older, but they still age like real cats.
Okay, hey, so it's like the cat girl from Honey Pop, where she's 1 year old.
Yeah, yes. Okay,
what was her name? Mo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me explain why it's
Yeah,
fucked up.
Momo.
Let me explain why it's fucked up. Apparently, it's introduced in a flashback that you see these characters as, well, essentially kittens, I guess you could say, and then they grow up naturally, and he knows that they're. And the only thing I need to say is it has an R18 patch. I'll just leave it
Okay.
at that. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
you
have
can see
a friend of
why I
mine-
despise it.
A friend of mine gave me Nekopata Volume 0, and I haven't played it. Base 30655 says a cafe visual novel with a
As
side
good as
of
it
porn.
might or
Cat
might not
girl.
be, I don't think they fit. As good as it might or might not be to some people, they just don't fit with this kind of tier list.
Okay.
I
Well,
personally, I
let's
think it's let's regardless. We can rant about that all day. That's
Yeah.
they're not even on here. Let's not even worry.
let's
about that.
go ahead and keep going. So what's first on our list? Well, let's talk about the tiers first off. We have a hint of what's to come on the list so far, but we're gonna go down through the tiers and explain those before we get started.
Okay, so from top to bottom, this we have our first one here. I was told to. Yes, I was told to do that, but I figured everyone else does that, so I figured I'd be clever, and I put in devastation through fornication. In other words, this is a character that you would want to like have a life with, the ultimate waifu tier, the one that you find the most attractive characters in like all of
Married
fiction
with
and everything
kids.
like that.
No, as in actually die through endless sex.
Pretty much. That is also very. You could take it in both ways,
Take
actually.
it like that if you want, but that's basically also.
I'm
the
gonna
next
take
level.
all the girls on this list and fuck them all to death.
No,
Also
as
known
in you're
as-
going to die as a direct result of it.
This tier can
Right.
also be known as testicular manslaughter.
Yes.
It's also
Awesome.
Nurse. Hello, nurse.
Who is
This-
incidentally also on this list. She is the 1st one on this list.
I'm gonna
Oh,
make this
man.
the easiest decision. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make the
she
easiest
was-
decision of all the night there.
Yeah,
She's
just
Yeah.
put it there.
A true classic. You know.
That's her
This is-
actual name too.
Yep.
Yes. Without the comma, unfortunately, or maybe it does have it. But okay, the point of this one is it's an overly attractive character that you would not want to potentially get killed by through various coitus acts there potentially.
She's a secret
it's
agent
someone-
too.
Yeah, so
Oh, shit.
Oh, so
essentially,
she's gonna be in the next Austin Powers film
pretty much
because they are both Warner Brothers productions.
It's pretty much all of the
Austin
sex
Powers
pun
for
Austin
multiverses.
It's all these sex pun Austin Powers characters because they would all go in here, but like they're just like one-offs or like characters that we find like very attractive, yes, but maybe have maybe a few issues when you dig a little deeper into them, but they're still very attractive though, like in total. Then the one below that is the one below
Some
that
screw
is,
loose.
Second date material, as in characters we'd want to go on a second date. We'll consider for a second date.
they
Right.
left a very good impression on us there, and part of like their character, and maybe they're nice to look at as well, and they actually like our company, and we like them back there. Because one night stands are one thing, but second date material is like that means a lot for a lot of people, obviously. So that's why that's there.
Well, as Meatloaf
a
once
good-
said, going all the way is just the start.
We're halfway there. Oh,
That's Bon Jovi.
Hey, it's like-
word on a chair. Wait a minute.
Hello, nurse.
Let's. You're a little late on that, dude.
Hello.
Ben's
Nice.
using Internet
Yeah.
Explorer to
I'm waiting for
access.
an
And then we
opening.
have a good 6 out of 10.
That's like someone like that you would probably swipe right in on like Tinder potentially, and then maybe become friends with them afterwards, and you still like them like
You
in
straight from
general.
heaven. To
But they're
back,
not-
I'm
but-
only 7.
But they're not like that interesting, sadly. Like they're kind of they look good and everything, but that's all they have really. They aren't that deep.
I mean, it depends on the character, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Let's
Then
shoot.
we have, I wouldn't say no, but
This is the one night stand tier.
The one, yeah.
No, it's a
One night
second guessing
stand.
kind of tier. Like she might be fine because of this and that, but there's a huge but. Not maybe literally, but also figuratively. Like
then we
I
have
tapped
friends
that up,
known.
maybe.
Then someone we wouldn't date, but we would be friends with them.
So
Actually,
essentially,
don't know
any
why I
like
have this
anything
flipped.
that has like some kind of like side effect or like they're an eldritch being that
There we
you
go.
made that there's always this there's always this
Oh,
asterisk.
hang on. That was
involved.
right the first time.
Like
Uh-huh.
I like Fluttershy is a nice girl, but she's a horse.
That's the I wouldn't say
That's
no, but, yeah.
racist. That's racist,
Huge butt.
Gizmo. You can't be racist.
I think
It's
he means
illegal to be
thesis, but whatever.
racist on Twitch,
I'm sorry, I
Gizmo.
meant ponies.
Anyway,
That's
I also
better.
have,
I can
So
also
we have
confirm
one
Now,
of the
no
best
need to be a naysayer.
anyway, guys, now we have have run to the hills.
I think you skipped.
Run
the-
for your
No, we
life.
said the friend zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. We
Look at
like.
the,
that says
below-
it all.
Yeah, below this one here, we have the friend zone, which is a character that
Yeah,
we
we
would
already
like.
talked about that.
Yeah, so that was very quick apparently. But the friend zone, like, because that was one above it. Friend zone is literally platonic friendship. You know,
Yeah.
that's
And
pretty. It speaks for itself. But yeah, run to the hills, as you say, is the absolutely not
Gonk.
any if, ands, or buts. This could also apply to characters who are also, people that we might find attractive there, but they have such a deleterious kind of like drawback to them. I'd rather run to the hills
She's too
before even
annoying.
considering.
She's too, this
There's a lot of factors
or that,
involved.
that kind of thing.
And last
Yeah.
but certainly not least is the tier that deserves to be last because it's a completely separate factor. Is
Well,
the
not-
I'd rather not go to jail thanks tier.
Yeah,
This is-
so we put all the lollies in that tier.
Yes.
I can-
And I mean
Yeah.
actual underage characters.
Oh no.
Okay, I
We're
can.
not
I,
having that
There we
shit.
go.
okay, I can confirm that there are no lolies on this tier list because, of
Yeah.
course, that
Thank
we
God.
talked about
That's-
that, yeah.
Good.
That's unfortunate because we needed to have a few just to fit in that fucking
So, like,
list.
for example, if we decided to put in the Azumangdao characters in there, Chio would obviously be left out.
Yeah, obviously.
That's
Yeah,
This is
for
what characters
obvious
do we
reasons.
think that if we think that for those unaware of the character or may not be aware of, maybe their story kind of like errs them off a bit. This is like a fail-safe, to say that they seem too young for this kind of thing. So I'm
okay.
gonna put them there.
I already know that I'm going to complain about a very specific entry on this list because you have excluded the lollies. But we'll get there when we get there.
Anyway, let's
You're-
get
you're-
started
you're
on
mad
this
about
list.
a certain lolly?
Okay.
We
let
will
me-
get there when we get there, Gizmo.
All right.
Okay.
Let's just get started. We wasted enough time.
All right, so we've explained everything down there. We won't need to do this for future streams of this. Let's actually get started with the first one, which just so happens to be first alphabetically from Banjo-Kazooie. It's Hot Gruntilda.
Man.
Also, for those in our Mehtly stream, there will
you're
be
starting off with something really rocky.
there will be images provided by like either me or Jarret potentially, or anyone else who wants to provide images of them to get a better idea of the character visually. So that will be there for you. So Hot Gruntilda. Let's actually go down the list. I'll be last. I'll be the good boy there. So we're gonna go in the order of Ben, Alex, Jarret, Kevin, RGS, and Ulquior, and then Gizmo, and then myself, because Gizmo and I kind of helped sort this out, so it makes sense for us to be last there.
Just got to remind myself not to use spicy images.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that.
Or if you,
I
if,
mostly
you
went with official images, so
if that's the only one you can find, though, try to see if there's like a censored version or like you could edit it a bit,
Fair.
crop it a bit or something.
Okay, Ben, Hot
Gotcha.
Gruntilda, you could be as like I will give a short 20 to 30-second limit to explain the character, or like or I'll to your thoughts there.
I wouldn't say no, but I don't have anything else to say. What do you?
I mean,
what
she
do I
literally just
say?
talks like.
That is a turn off.
No. See, after the
Okay.
whole thing, to get a
I
better
put it
voice.
in a. I put it in a. It's a good 6 out of 10.
Okay,
Again,
so is it
I
my
don't know.
turn?
And all-
Yeah, it is. Yes,
and all
Alex,
that.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That voice puts me off.
Okay, so I have childhood trauma involving the Wicked Witch of the West. So, no matter how big them boobies are, green skin is just kind of a green skin and that hooked nose and the weird fucking outfits and shit. And like that's gonna have to be a no from me, dog. I'll put her in the friend zone, cause I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be friends with somebody like that, cause that would be racist against
That's,
green people, and I've already been racist enough against green people in this stream, so I'm gonna
It's
say,
because of
you
that
know,
damn green M&M.
That's oddly
Jarret.
generous.
Okay, Jarret. If we're talking about the picture you posted of her, I might have to reconsider. But
Keep
the
in mind,
picture
this
that
was Jarrett's suggestion to put Hot Gruntilda in here.
Jarret,
Not a
Jarret,
bad
I will
choice.
find where you live, and I will mail you VHS tapes of the
know
Wizard
you'll
of
use.
Oz.
God damn.
I accept.
And speaking of Jarret, it's your turn to so yeah, as I said, it's Ben, Alex,
Okay,
Jarret,
hang on, I'm
Kevin.
reconsidering. Jarret has posted a lot of
Oh.
images of her. I'll put her in. I'll put her in. I wouldn't say no.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, I just wanted to say,
It's the
tissues
Star
and
Trek
lotion
effect.
will definitely be used tonight.
Hey, I did not give no
Look.
no. We just said not to put racy images in here.
You know, there's a certain there's a certain space captain that also likes green ladies.
Look,
That's true.
his name might be Chris Pratt. And by the way, if Gamora is on this list, I have to say, you know, there are some good green people, you know.
It's going for Kirk.
You do realize my avatar is
Yes,
literally a green
you are
person.
included. You are not a green woman.
Right. Okay. So Jarret, what are you thinking? Because you're the one who put this in. You've clearly got something to say about this.
Would Green Thumb be a racist remark?
Yes.
While
I think
losing
he's-
the game isn't fun, using Grunty's bum will make you come.
Oh,
I don't want anybody else.
oh no!
Okay, in all seriousness, I put Hot Grunty as a joke because I think I did a couple of joke ones from
Yes.
Rare, and I don't know if I used serious ones.
There were maybe
Look,
2 or 3.
Steal
Yeah.
the youth of bears so itty bitty, make me a beauty and grow a big kitty.
You lost the game. Now you can't pass. Feel the wrath of my fat ass. So I think this could apply. Someone at Rare
Jarret,
definitely.
Jarret, when I get to streaming Banjo Kazooie, we need you on there.
Yes.
I'm game. So going back, someone at Rare definitely has a fetish or B good taste because look, even with like joke characters, they design some of like the horniest like designs, and it's wild.
Oh, why do you think Bruce Timm made the women they were?
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to
Sure.
that.
Sure.
We'll get
Sorry.
So where are you thinking? What are you thinking, Jarret? Then
Base 30655 says I found a couple of traps. Epic Time X says the booby flower lady is on here, right? We'll get there.
don't worry, we'll get to that. Yes.
We'll jump that bridge when we
Personally,
get
for
to it.
me, Hello Nurse.
Okay.
The character design, and there's just so much potential that you can use with the rhyming scheme and all that.
Yeah.
And there's no need to have a fit. Let me use my big fat tits.
Big fluffy bear thinks he's slick. Well, watch him melt while Grunty sucks his dick.
Ah! Oh God! This is all this has to do this. Okay, Kevbo, my man, green-haired lady, all of the ladies, the character from Wicked. What are you thinking?
What do you want me to do?
Where would you put Hot
The fluffy
Gruntilda?
bear has
I
not found
said, a good 6 out of 10.
the fluffy bear has not found a mate.
I guess you went a little bit out of order then because I said Jarret first before you, but whatever. Okay, RGS, where your thoughts there?
I
You can
said Hello Nurse, so
Yes, yep, got that there. Don't worry.
All right. Before I begin my thoughts, can everyone hear me? I switched to my PlayStation.
Yeah, we can hear
so
you.
That maybe comes out a bit clearer.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Right. Okay. So now she offers great assets. She looks really thick. But the moment I rise from bed, she won't look the same as she did. So, so we got to think of this
Just so you
carefully.
know, for anybody who hasn't played the game, this is a permanent thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And remember, you don't need to worry about the graggly voice, because if I remember right, in the same game, her voice does actually change.
Yep.
It's not less graggly. So, early I rise to see her at my loins. I'm bad at rhyming, but something goes boing.
Early I rise.
It goes in.
Early I rise to look at them
second date material.
thighs. Early I rise to look at them thighs. There we go. That's all I
Like
can
to
do.
rise
That's
to
all I
look
can
at
do.
them thighs. I
Okay,
jack off.
or-
I jack off confusedly, then I cry.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Gulki? What are you thinking here? Or do you want me to call you something else? I can definitely do that.
Just call him Joseph.
Yeah, call me Joseph.
By the
Thank
way,
you.
Joseph, I saw that you're in the chat. You're also in the fucking stream.
I know. I know.
I mean, Jarrett's having a fucking blast posting hot Gruntilda images here. So
Okay, so with all that's been said, I'm gonna go with I'd rather not go to jail things. Why?
Fair.
It's grunty.
Yeah, she's
all
gonna.
the things-
She might get you
she's a
involved
grown
in some
woman.
illegal shit.
Yeah. It's look.
So, okay, Base 30655 says, so you guys would screw Princess Fiona post-Ogre then? I don't know if
Yeah.
Fiona's on this list, but you know what?
No.
I like Princess Fiona's personality. I can look past the fact that she's green.
To answer your question, yes.
She also doesn't look like the Wicked Witch of the West, so, that's a plus. Also, red hair.
okay.
Plus- martial arts.
And voiced by
Yes,
Cameron Diaz.
I get to spar with her.
Can we? I mean, I can appreciate it. Like everybody else to talk about green women, but can we I mean, we'll get to that later on as well. There's other green women here too, not just Grunty.
Move
there.
on, yeah.
So, what do you think about Gizmo?
The
Are we
fluffy
asking
bear
what we think
has-
about Gizmo himself? He looks like a perfectly fine lad.
The fluffy bear has been around and not found a mate. Please come to my house, and in my bed, I will be inseminate.
I wish to
So
inseminate her prostate.
So she's going to inseminate you then.
I don't fucking.
Are you trying to say that dude looks like a lady?
Oh, that's the best, the one I could come up with. But dude looks like a lady. No, but seriously,
Inseminate. Inseminate.
well, there's a lot of things to look into when it comes to Gruntilda, sexy Gruntilda. Like, the fact that this is permanent. Like, there's no way she can turn back unless she wants to. Which, who really wants that? That's like having that's like putting a spell on yourself to get a big dick. It's like there's no way you're gonna go back
I mean,
to
Merlin did give Arturia a
whatever
penis.
size you were.
Can we? What? No.
Okay, we're going to move swiftly on past that.
I noticed through your adventures you took many falls. Come to my lair and I'll fondle your balls.
Epic Time X says, "Inseminate, He-Man."
Inseminate, He-Man. Pull out your dick and thrust it.
It's the fact that she's still a witch at the end of the day that's got me a little iffy. Like,
Okay, but Sabrina.
okay, she got them titties,
Sabrina.
that ass, those hips, those thighs, that face,
Yes,
that hair.
Sabrina. The
but-
Hold on.
No.
How old is Sabrina? Like,
Sabrina.
teenage witch.
Sabrina was like.
No,
Sabrina was
she
in college at the end of the series. Don't
Yeah.
fucking worry about it.
She would count then in this then, but she's not here because
Sabrina,
of that.
yeah, her age varies a lot.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm not
we're
talking
talking
about
live
12-year-old
anyway,
comic
where-
Sabrina. I'm talking about
Okay,
Melissa Joan Hart.
After this, I feel like we might need to pick up the pace of it because it's like a shit ton of characters to go
Gruntilda
through.
should be in.
And I
I
think-
wouldn't say no, but
Okay. I'm gonna have to go. Like I'll summarize this quickly just for the sake of time because I think after this we may need to pick up the pace just a little bit.
Yes, please.
Except for those who requested the character, which then they can explain who they are. All right, that's the only caveat. So I'm thinking There's a problem there. I mean, she used a child to
excuse me?
do this, by the way. I don't know how that kind of like game of like genetics works. She used a bear child. I don't know how that works.
Seamus, it's
Seamus,
a
she
rare
didn't use a
game.
bear
Don't
child's
focus on
DNA.
logic.
She simply just
I
stole
mean,
the.
keep in mind you got Conqueror banging someone like that in his game, so
Yeah.
all logic goes out the window.
Hey, it makes more sense than Roger Rabbit screwing a human, at least.
Think
in
about who.
Conquer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey,
think about
if
who
you can make your
Jessica
girl
Rabbit is
laugh,
married
it's in
to.
your hands.
Okay,
What
so
do
I'm
you
gonna.
what do you see in him, anyways? He
Consi-
makes me
con-
laugh.
Hey, if she likes humor, then
considering the means it takes to go there, I'm gonna go say I wouldn't say no, but because I'm
There
gonna be
you
aware of the fact that yeah, she has cosmic powers as being a witch and everything. So taking all the account in there, we
very
have one
least
for
everything
Eleanor
is for
there.
real.
We got 2 for I wouldn't say no. We got 1 for I'd rather be in jail. We got 1 for A6, 2 for second, 1 for second date, 1 hello knows. I'm gonna put that into a average it out to a good 6 out of 10 for hot and
Fair.
grunty. So give me just a second. I need to go to the bathroom right quick, and we'll get back to
Yep.
one of gaming's British saints. You know, before she got recasted. But whatever, that's not the point.
Before she got recasted in the original voice actor.
Oh
I
boy,
completely
what a
forgot
can of
where did
worms
this- where
that
did we put
was.
the nurse?
She's not Bayonetta. I'm Bayonetta. You can't have what I may, Poppy. Shut up. It's like listening to a girl. It's like listening to like a little girl bitching about getting a dress that was like not a certain color and.
Honestly, my own opinion with that is just that it's fine to say, "Oh, I want more money." Just don't try to hide behind the fact that it was due to
Yeah,
less
she could have just easily said, "I want
honestness.
more money." Video games
Also-
make money. Video games make
also-
a shit ton of money. She could ask for a raise easily.
Base 30655 says, also FYI, Fate made a Rule 34 Merlin recently. Do you mean Rule 63? Also,
Oh yeah, they did make a female
Base-
Merlin. They're
Base
right.
also says, I think you guys spend like 15 minutes on the Green Witch. And yeah, you know what? That's not bad. Also, I'm gonna post a hear me out in the chat here.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
You know what? That should be a section in this tier list.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
No.
That makes sense. I mean,
it
there's
does.
gonna be a girl.
Sorry,
There's gonna
sorry,
be a
sorry.
girl there's gonna be one girl in here that's gonna have everybody say no, but then there's
Okay, sorry about
Yeah.
that little delay. So let's get to it. So
Seamus, Alex
Seamus,
had a suggestion for an added category.
hear me out.
No, it wouldn't work because it would only have one vote.
Okay, that depends. What is it?
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. So hear me out.
Okay, yep, I'm listening.
No,
That's what the
tier's called.
Yeah.
Called, so hear me out.
I feel like that's the same as the friend zone, or I would say. I mean, I think we got like having like 4.
Well, when it comes to the friend zone, you can at least see why you'd still be friends with.
I mean, like a good 6 out of 10 wouldn't say no, but like, I mean, I feel like there'd be too many like for instance based ones here. I think if that I tried to be as like base level as I could possibly be. So if there was like another one there, I feel like it may overcomplicate things.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so
Right.
let's go on to the Umber Witch, the character whose hair is probably the most dangerous weapon you could think of, and the character who canonically smashed Pit in Smash Brothers. That's Bayonetta. Okay,
That's canon. That's canon.
Well,
No.
she KO'd Pit in Smash Brothers. I count that as smashing. Heck, she even says
No.
smashing in the trailer. So
Now I'm just
Okay.
picturing.
You're gonna picture a lot of
Bayonetta
what-
with Nigel Thornberry's
Nigel
face on
Thornberry's
it.
face.
Bayonetta had a lot
Smashing.
of
Oh god.
Bayonetta
so
had a lot of with Pit.
let's pick
Wait,
up the pace because we all
Who would
know
you picture Nigel's face on?
Bayonetta.
Smashing love.
Come guys.
Did your mother teach you how to talk to ladies?
If you need a girl to teach you how to talk to women, ask the Wallaby. Okay, aside from that horror show, let's be quick because we all know who Bayonetta is. Ben, go.
regret nothing.
S tier. I don't even need to say anything. The only
Death by
turnoff
Stiff
is that her clothes is her hair, but there's a small price to pay. That's
Think of all the hairstyles.
Small
Alex,
price to
exactly.
pay
You
for
also
salvation.
you also need to worry about her fashion tastes.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I mean, okay. How is that a problem?
Yeah, I
You
was
said it
gonna
wasn't
I'm
say.
saying she wears very expensive dresses and stuff, so you kind of
But
have
she
to
never.
wonder
She
who's
wears
footing
them for
the
like
bill.
5 minutes in the game.
And she
then
can
she
also,
Yeah,
and
money.
yeah, like she's a witch. She probably conjures that shit from the ether.
You don't need
Oh
to
yeah,
worry
good
about paying
point. So
for
that
her.
means, if anything, she'd be the breadwinner for you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was
now
gonna
I
say
see.
we're talking and like 7 foot tall. She goes out, killing demons and kind of thing. And she's hunting bounties.
All right, so we got one in the top tier. What are you thinking, Alex? There for Bayo. By the way, this is encountering every this is encompassing every version of Bayo, not just from 2.
Okay,
This is,
so
like, 1 through 3.
Okay, I love all 3 versions. Is there a spot above Devastation through Fornication I can put her?
I cannot put her in the Ta Love stats.
Okay, and I want to say, I love Bayonetta so much, I imported the Japanese Switch version, and so that I could have Bayonetta 1 and 2 on Switch, not just 2. And then about a year ago, they put Bayonetta 1 out physically on the Switch, and I was a little bit sad. But hey, I still got the Bayonetta Infinite Climax collection with the Steelbook, and that's fucking great. Right, so
that's why I always say only get imported Switch games if they don't have the
it didn't have one in the US. There was no physical Bayonetta 1 for the Switch until like a year and a half ago.
I mean,
I'm
curious to hear your thoughts on the British Queen that's Bayo. Go on, lay it on us.
Mommy.
Sorry, I
Mommy?
mean mommy. Sorry.
Base 30655 says Devastation through Fornication at most, Hello Nurse at worst. Yeah, sounds about right.
I absolutely agree.
Death by Snoo
Put her at the top.
And
Please,
every
manslaughter.
I think we all agree that she's in there. I don't think.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so I have to pull this. Up here.
Step on me, mommy. I mean, what?
Okay, so
are you guys? By the way, hey, quick question. And
yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so RGS. This is a character called Charmcaster. She was
Ben
in
10?
Ben 10. Yes. Does anyone actually know this? I don't. I can.
Right, so I can explain if you want. Because
oh my god.
I can explain if you want.
Okay, so
please.
I have to.
Sorry,
Excuse me while I whip this out. But
all right, so do you want me to explain? Because I can explain pretty quickly.
You're the one who suggested
Bayonetta dressed as Zero Suit Samus. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So Charmcaster is a bad guy from the Ben 10 series. She is typically right. So when she first appeared in the series,
and Joseph says I would put Bayo at Hello Nurse, but yeah, you're outvoted.
Oh, I know.
Outvoted. Right. So my reasoning for putting Charmcaster in here was actually because, embarrassingly, she was my crush, my cartoon crush for when I was a kid. And when I found out that she was legal in Ultimate Alien and she had her original design in Omniverse, I kind of had to put her in because I wanted to see what other people's opinions of her.
Base, are you talking? Base says I put her in. I wouldn't say no. But are you talking about Charmcaster or Bayonetta?
Are you talking Bayo? We may have to have a few words.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey, like I have searched out like entire genres of Rule 34 about this woman. And like there is not near for a character this sexy, there is not nearly enough.
I like how we're
variety.
talking about the character and Jarret is still posting images of Bayo.
Yeah. Charmcaster. Okay, thank God.
All right. Okay. RGS, where would you put Charmcaster as the one who said you just made your case about her? So where would you put her?
Right. So that's the thing. If you want to look at it logistically, you would have to put her in. I wouldn't say no, but legality isn't an issue, but what is an issue is her duplicitous nature as a witch, ironically enough. Because she
Hey,
may
Brett!
have the cuckoo for Cocoa
Hey,
Puffs.
Brett, how you
in,
doing?
Brett, we've just gone through 3 of them so far. Where would you put Bayonetta on this list? Do you want Death by Snoo Snoo from Bayonetta, Brett? The world must know. By the way,
mommy milkers ahoy.
we're live streaming this on.
About Bayonetta for fuck's
Yes.
sake.
He left. He fucking left.
Who left?
Can we go back to what RGS was saying, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Right, I'll like
We
sum
scared
up
him
pretty
off.
quickly. I wouldn't say no, but because she's not a ride or die. You know,
no, we didn't.
her duplicitous nature.
Welcome back,
and the fact
Brett.
She might be
Sorry
cuckoo for
about
Cocoa
that,
Puffs.
guys.
You're good.
That was
Alright,
hilarious,
let
though.
RGS talk. Let him talk. Let him talk, please.
Sorry.
He made his case.
Alright,
He said
so I didn't leave out of dumb reasons. I only did it because of the whole, can't hear your mic or something, so I had to exit.
Yeah.
It's all
Joseph
good.
was it.
So where are you putting Bayonetta?
Top for me.
It's all
Yeah,
right
I'm
if
the
you
one
want to
streaming this
answer
photo.
on your face.
Please do.
But seriously,
I consider myself a cunning linguist.
Okay, so from the top, who's banging Charmcaster? Who wants Charmcaster?
Nobody yet. Apparently, okay.
Second date material for me.
Second date material for Kev. Okay.
To be honest, I honestly think Kevin would have the same opinion as me. Honestly,
I think just yell out what you have here for this, just to make it go there. So I'm gonna put her into second date material because I mean, look at her. Come on.
I'll put her in. I'll put her above Grunty and Hot Grunty in 6 out of 10. And personally, because like I remember how Charmcaster was in the show. She's pretty fucking hot, but you know, there are other. To misquote the BBC, other options are available. You know.
Someone got any pics or some gifs of her that I can look at? Maybe they'll make me
like.
What do you think?
She'd be a lot of work to try and make into a decent wife, and I'd rather her put that effort into like bonding with somebody who I already have a lot in common with, because I'm the fucking paladin and she is the dark witch. This battle is either going to go over incredibly well or very, very poorly.
You know, without thinking, I might indulge my my childhood self and say also second date material. I changed my mind.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, well, you've been convinced. Where did you say you're gonna put her, Joseph?
I say devastation through fornication.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Someone wants Death by Snoo Snoo.
Really
interesting.
Then again, we know where my picks are for Bleach waifus.
Well, we're gonna get to that because you're gonna have to explain the Berserk ones in a sec, because you're the one who's
Nigel on
Yeah.
Bayonetta in the chat. Erwin, smash it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So
because we made reference to that. So I'm guessing you're watching this, D. Where would you put like Charmcaster, just off aesthetics? So you weren't there for the explanation, at least.
You're talking to me,
We
right?
talking to-
Sorry about
Yeah, Brett.
Yeah.
Okay, Brett.
Yeah.
I need to get everyone's names. Yeah.
Yeah, just call me Damon, Damo, or DJ, or D if you like.
Okay, Damon.
Okay, fair enough. Damon. Okay.
So yeah, Charmcaster. Yep, all remember her from Ben 10, don't we?
Well, I never watched it, so no.
No.
Yeah.
Watch
I
Ben
pretty
10,
much
Seamus.
watched all of it in reruns.
Well, everything takes longer to get to Australia, so.
The more images I see of her, the more glad I'm putting her in second date material. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, you know, I can kind of agree with that. The more I see of her, but this is an argument that has to be made, and it kind of shouldn't be, you know.
All right, so
I have no strong feelings
Like,
towards her either way.
What are you thinking then, Jarret?
A good 6 out of 10.
Okay.
That's fair.
6 out of 10 too.
Okay, so that's all right. Gizmo, while Demon's thinking that, what are you thinking?
I mean, I'm not really getting much out of her. I mean, it's been a while since I saw Ben 10. If it was like, if you were to show me, like, say maybe, like, one, like, Ben's cousin all growing up or something like that, or
Yeah, I was
maybe
gonna say
like,
there are hotter girls in Ben 10.
yeah, well, I wouldn't say hotter. Like there are girls that might be just as hot, but this is a guy that hasn't seen Ben 10 for quite a while. That being said, and she's like 6.
Okay, that's fine.
She looks good.
So,
She looks like she might be good to someone to hang out with, but I don't know. I feel like if I had to watch I feel like if I watched the show, she might be like a second date material. But with my lack of knowledge, she's a 6.
That's fair.
that's fair enough. Okay, last of those days, Damon, do you have an update on that opinion, or can we move on?
I guess we could put Charmcaster in second date material.
Okay, so with 4 in second date and 4 in A good 6, but 1 in devastation, I have to give it up to second date because of that one like push towards the top tier there. So that's definitely interesting. I like how we all like the witch aesthetic, but not the green skin aesthetic.
Finally.
She's like above there. Okay, so
finally,
we're gonna
8-year-old me can finally live in peace.
You got some validation now from other people.
Finally, we get the Berserk waifus.
Okay,
Starting with
Kevin, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Very
Explain
true.
explain to the uninitiated who've not watched or heard of the masterpiece of Berserk. Who is Casca?
Casca is Griffith's right hand and lady in the Band of the Hawk. She is the female commander of the Band of the Hawks and is the second and strongest level of authority within that mercenary group, to the point where she even commanded the Band of the Hawk after Griffith had to suffer a year of torture for shagging the princess as Charlotte of Midland. And she ends up getting into an intimate and romantic relationship with Guts, to the point where the two of them had sex. Opened up to each other.
Fuck Berserker.
Yeah.
Berserker.
And unfortunately, due to the event of the eclipse at the end of the Golden Age, Casca was reduced mentally to a childlike state and can't even really speak words. Or it's due to Griffith, doing nasty things to her.
Many events had happened during the eclipse.
Yep.
Oh god! Don't even remind me about that.
Recently she had gotten better, but unfortunately she got kidnapped again.
Didn't she also
Nope, can't use that.
Didn't she also give birth to her and Guts' kid, who was corrupted into becoming Griffith by the events of the eclipse?
Yes, that was another thing that Miura didn't plan, but he was like, you know what, let's just go with it.
Okay, so we've already established that Casca's one of the most badass female characters in anime of all time, clearly.
Right.
Based on all of those of you who've seen Berserk can definitely agree with that, absolutely. Where are you thinking of putting her then, Kev? As our stand?
Second date material.
Oh wow, okay. I was expecting
because as much as I really like her, I'm like, no, she's not, death by snoo material. Well, second date.
Okay.
Okay, anyone who wants to shout out their thoughts on this, go right ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna go devastation by fornication personally.
Ooh, okay.
Because my ideal relationship is muscly man and muscly woman making muscly babies. So,
Casca does have the athletic build.
Casca's yes. I was also gonna say, hey, short hair, dark skin, muscles. Pulls the fucking abs on this girl. Oh, holy shit! She can sword fight. Hey, this is my dream woman here pretty much, and Guts is like me, but yes, I have. Guts is like me, but twice the size, and I want to rip Griffith's head off for what he did to her.
Yeah, I think we all agree with that.
Is he dead already? I mean,
Griffith's still alive.
No, Griffith's still alive.
Okay.
He kidnapped Casca in some recent chapters of the manga.
So I'm gonna describe what I'm gonna do to Griffith. I'm gonna rip his head off, point it up his ass, turn it sideways, and shove it up that candy ass. Yes, that twink is going straight to hell with his own bird head shoved between his cheeks.
He did a terrible performance of Usopp from One Piece, but that's no need to give him that kind of
what the fuck?
Not that Griffin.
I forgot Jason Griffith was Usopp. I actually really liked his Usopp.
Not that Jason Griffith was
Many of you guys have thought you were Baroque and all over. It worked over.
Comedy gold.
Chalkboard nail scratch.
Yeah, that was Sonic the Hedgehog voiced Usopp back in the mid 2000s.
Sadly, it's like Ellie. It's because of the 3 characters he voices in Sonic, Nick, Shadow, and Jet. That I'm like, he only has 3 different voices, and
Take
I
a
know.
good look, kid. I'm a
in every
hedgehog,
one
not
of
a
them.
cat.
Okay, let's stop deviating.
All right.
Demon, what
are you
Stop
thinking
deviating.
for Casca?
I don't really have an opinion because I haven't really watched Berserk. So.
But just based off aesthetics, then, if you haven't seen it, just based off aesthetics, what do you think? What do you think on aesthetics?
Okay.
Based off of
I'd say
Go to waifu images.
6
and
out of
you'll see.
10.
Okay, that's fine enough. If you don't know the content, that's fair enough. Ben, Casca, what are you thinking?
I don't know who this character is.
Go to waifu
Again,
images and you will see based on aesthetics.
Again, if you don't know who the character is, just based off aesthetics, that's kind of also the point in this too.
I don't know.
God, the
Ben,
fucking
man,
bunny.
you were not
Where
paying
did you
attention
find
to me at all.
Where did you find the fucking bunny suit? That is
You didn't like
amazing.
it?
Or
Okay, are we good? Okay, Ben,
no,
where
seriously,
would you?
Oh my god, that looks so good on her.
Okay, no, all right, Jarret, can you put where Casca is in the meantime? Then when Ben decides.
Casca for me,
oh god, yeah.
Casca for me is Hello Nurse. I've been meaning to like watch Berserk or re-Berserk. However, her aesthetics, while the fucked up shit is fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
She doesn't deserve that.
Nobody
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Not really, yeah.
Except
nobody does.
Griffith. Griffith deserves to have all that fucked up stuff happen to him.
Yes, he does.
The exception.
But for me, Hello Nurse. You know what? Fuck
Burn
it.
the kickboxer
Devastation
outfit.
for fornication.
All right.
Whoa,
Let's
okay.
step that up. All right. RGS, Casca, what you making?
Right, I'm going to be honest with you. There's many reasons why I want to put Casca in what's the tier called again? Devastation for fornication.
Yes.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I mean, that's
Here's
a
the thing.
tasteful image.
Right. Here's the thing. She is ride or die. Like, if you are on her good side, if you are with her, she
That's a
will
tasteful
fucking
image.
fight and die for you, as she had shown with Griffith and with Guts. She is loyal to, not even loyal to a fault, she is loyal. And I appreciate that. And also her aesthetic. I like the dark skin, tomboy-esque knight. She could kick ass and she looks cool while doing it.
Man,
God damn it, I agree with Alex. I want to fucking rip Griffith a new hole in his neck so I can pull a Duke Nukem, take down my pants, and shit down his neck.
Why we're finding more uniformity with our hatred for like Jason Griffith than we are with freaking
Not Pat Griffith, God damn it.
No. Jason Griffith is A-okay. I think he's a perfectly good Sonic. But Griffith...
I honestly think he's a better
Falconia.
Shadow, personally.
Epic
that's
Climax says Death Devastation for sure.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's
So you put her there. Joseph, Casca, what are you thinking?
I know absolutely nothing about Berserk, but
Huge
I
but.
would definitely put her in second date.
All right, not bad. Gizmo.
Devastation through fornication. A girl
Wow,
like her.
this is surprising for a lot of
Like
people.
a girl
doing
like
this
her,
game.
a girl. Look, I dated some girls with baggage. That didn't go so well. But with her, I feel like I really gotta stay with her. That she makes me want to stay.
She's loyal.
All right. Not only is she loyal, she's strong. She's calm when she can be, and I feel like eventually she's gonna want to get. She eventually wants me to put a ring on that. Does that mean
Yeah, I
she's
understand
found
that.
finally?
Joseph
She didn't
says
deserve-
this is an extreme thirst. Yes, we are
All right.
all.
Extreme
Ben,
thirst.
Ben, have you finally
I'm sending
decided on your
SOS
thoughts?
Kool-Aid as we speak.
What's the vote count so
Ben,
far?
are you even paying? I'm keeping a track of this. Don't worry.
Were
Are
you
even
here
paying-
the
are
whole
you
No,
even
I'm
paying
curious.
attention?
What's the vote count currently?
I'm not going to tell you.
At Death by Snoo Snoo.
I'm no. It's not even. It's not even.
I'm gonna wait then.
No, it's not. Dude, no. You're not going to use the votes against this. Tell us what you think of Casca.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not thinking about this character. It says what you guys said. I have no
Go
idea.
off the images.
Just tell us, please. Again, it's if you don't know the character, just based on his
Boy.
Yeah, look at the archetype. Look at the archetype.
Are you
Tell
are
me.
you even paying attention, Mr.
Tell
Page?
me.
Yes, I
No,
am
not.
an idiot. I don't
Then
even.
why-
I can barely see it to begin with.
See,
Look
there's
in
a
waifu.
waifu tier list image like thing
No.
below it. With,
There are more 400 images. I'm
Benjamin,
not going to dig for
go through waifu images and you will see.
there's tons of there's like 20 images of Casca right here. What more do you want?
He wants the real thing. He wants the doll.
Okay,
I
so
want
where
to be
would
the
you
big
put
spoon
where
to
where
Casca's
the
little
hell would
spoon.
you put Casca? For the love of all that's sacred, before I give my thoughts, where would you put Casca?
For the
I
love
swear
of
to God,
God
if you-
and all that is holy, just go off the images for Christ's sake. Mark,
Look at the pictures. You got
Tomboy,
homies.
tomboy, strong,
Yeah.
kicks ass.
Okay, I saved you for second to last minute because you took your time.
Can-
Where would
it's
you
shot-
put
it can show
Casca?
you-
I guess the top. I don't know.
Awesome.
Okay, no,
Awesome.
hey,
That's all we needed.
Fine. Oh, fine. Okay. So for me at least, I'm gonna put her as a controversial Hello Nurse because
No,
if
that's
the
not
if the outtakes proved anything, she may or may not have a penis.
Well,
Seamus.
Oh
when
no
has
no
that
no!
ever stopped
Okay,
you
so
before?
Seamus,
That's a bonus.
Seamus,
You
I've
need to
seen.
watch the Berserk outtakes. They're hilarious.
Yeah. So Seamus, I've seen. I've
Stop
seen
forgetting.
down there in one of the movies.
We're talking
Alex,
about the '90s anime though. We're
Alex
just
in
showing
the Alex in the 2012 trilogy, we see Casca's cooch in every movie.
Oh yeah.
Specifically in the '90s series, I'm talking about where the
you also
outtake comes from.
see Guts' ass most of the time too.
But yeah,
hey,
honestly, there's the whole issue that the fact that she is a war-torn veteran, and then of course she gets mind broken. She literally is devastated through fornication, literally. So fuck you, Griffith, for that, for taking that to you literally. I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, honestly, like Casca's got like a lot of fair baggage to her, and she has like a very high standard of man in general. And
yeah, because of
but,
that
like-
baggage, though, it makes you want to protect her even more.
yeah, I do agree with that. Okay, so based off this, we've got 1 in A, 6 out of 10, 2 for second date, 1 for Hello Nurse, and 4 for fornication. Just off that overwhelming majority, we have to decide: are we going to put her above or below Bayo?
Below.
Above.
Below. Okay,
Below.
most of them was below. Okay.
Below.
Right.
Next up, we have Princess Charlotte, aka the princess that Griffith shagged for one night.
But
Oh,
does
yes.
she appear that
Charlotte
one night
is
only,
the-
or what?
Charlotte is the daughter of the King of Mehtly and the love interest of Griffith.
Okay.
Charlotte, get over here.
Okay, so, Griffith, we're gonna make you stick with Charlotte, and you're gonna have to stay there forever, or you're not allowed to leave the room.
Fran and had dubbed her Princess Booty because
give me a sec, I'll be right
Booty
back.
because the film gave
Booty
us
for us all.
an uncensored ass shot of her after sex.
Yeah, so, Griffith, you're not allowed to
To
be
be fair,
more than.
she did help the Band of the Hawk find Griffith in the dungeon, and she was their informant.
Yeah.
So, back before Griffith decided to, sacrifice everybody and do the thing to Casca.
Be a cunt.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, so he's
so
not allowed to
with
leave her.
With you, the most informed opinion, Kev. Where would you put Charlotte then?
6 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go second date.
I'm gonna go
too.
friend zone.
Friend
Yeah,
zone.
I'm gonna
okay.
go second date. She's too Like she's not. There's not enough to her, you know. She's kind of lame. Like she's pretty, but that's about it, you know.
Just like most princesses, they're very shallow when you get to know them. They only have their royalty to stand up for them.
At least, you know, we have other princesses on this list, so we'll keep going.
Okay, Jarret, thoughts on not Princess Daisy?
You do realize that he's more a fan of Peach, right? He's basically our Jack Black Bowser.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Anyway,
come from a can, they were put there by a man. In all seriousness, 6 out of 10. I mean, I don't have any strong feelings one way or another.
That's fine. RGS.
But Griffin does not deserve such a fine beauty. But I wouldn't say that I dislike her.
Keep this in mind, like, he kind of forced himself upon her somewhat, you know, with his charm, right? He went through her window, in a way. So he kind of...
Well, fuck him. Second date material.
Oh, shit, okay.
Wow, wow.
You just brought him up a tier from that, actually. Okay, RGS, like, what are you thinking?
Well, here's the thing, though. With Catherine is her name, right? Princess Catherine?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's right. Charlotte. See, that's my issue. She's very heavily focused on Griffith, and that's kind of the thing. You kind of have to deal with the fact you're going to be compared to Griffith, and admittedly, that's not going to go well when you're the average man.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Griffith is a twink. You can't really compare to a twink.
He's a twink, and he has ass loads of charisma on his side.
That is the thing. She was heavily focused on Griffith the moment she was charmed by him. Charlotte was, while she was in shock, she was willing to perform the coitus with Griffith, and Griffith didn't feel any better because
he was doing
that. It was essentially hate fucking.
He was, because again, Berserk literally just like wrecked him and then left the Band of Hawk as a proof of like there, right? That was the whole point.
It's not even that. He learned that Griffith learned that Guts had hurt him, and knowing that Guts was gonna leave, and he failed to stop him from leaving. He wanted to get some
Joseph
control
says,
back, and that's why he.
Large charisma is his compensation for his tiny gherkin.
Actually,
also for the fact that Griffith himself was unfortunately dealt with in many ways.
Yeah. So where do you think of putting Charlotte then? We've got a decent spread.
Charlotte is for what credit I'm gonna give her. She is a good 6 out of 10. She's not better than Grundy, but it's a case where maybe I can learn more about her and maybe have a normal date with her. Just the issue is that you've got to be compared to Griffith, and you kind of have to break that barrier.
And by the way, Joseph, just so you know, Griffith's Johnson was seen in the second Berserk movie.
Can we please not talk about Johnsons and Cooches for 5 minutes, please? Without talking about Berserk.
You know what? There's one of over here, so we're gonna
okay, all right, okay. Joseph, thoughts on Charlotte, because now you mentioned that there. What are you thinking?
This is gonna be a hot take, but friend zone.
Okay, well, we've actually had another one in friend zone, like Ben put her there, I believe. So we're fine there. Gizmo.
Just looking at her, she does look pretty. She looks like the girl next door. If you
not Mary Jane girl.
If you swapped away that dress for something like, let's say, if you swap the dress for something like, let's say, some tight jeans and a tank top, she would not look out of place in modern society. Like, let's be real. She kind of does look like the girl next door. The shy goes to church on Sunday girl next door. But this is Berserk we're talking about, and she was a dumbass because she got charmed by Griffith, and only Griffith. I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna go out with her, I don't want to be compared to someone like Griffith. I don't care how strong I don't care how strong I might be, how rich I might be, or how smart I might be. I don't want to be compared to Griffith. Period.
Well, I'm probably not her type. I'm a bear.
I don't
like.
If I had to put her somewhere, I wouldn't say no, but
A saint in the streets, sinner in the sheets.
Yeah.
Except
no,
for
but-
Griffith.
okay.
Fuck 'em.
Like, all right, she's got like a lot, you know. She's got
Look,
a lot
look.
of stuff
Okay,
going off.
All right,
Jarret, I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that.
To keep things simple,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna put her in a good 6 out of 10, because she has nothing aside of him being pretty, really. She fawned over Griffith like whenever she saw him, because he was like this glimpse into another world that was not based off aristocracy and like the monarchy, and like yet had that kind of looks to do that, and yet he fought against it. You know, remember even before that, like he completely like killed off like the whole like court of the guard, like Bazitch, don't hate the player, hate the game. That scene, you know.
It's getting hot in
here.
So
So take off all your clothes.
Oh.
Actually, I have
I
one more
must
thing
say
to
that I
add.
enjoy females of the large posteriors, and I
The
cannot dispute
winner
this fact.
takes it all. The loser has to fall. And someone
someone
waiting down here is waiting for
Mamma
someone.
mia, let me go!
Yeah,
I
like-
will like to add one thing to her, if this helps or hurts her. She was willing to wait for Griffith and join the Kingdom of Falcornia.
Yeah, I suppose that shows her patience, but she's still just a pretty face and nothing else.
Yeah.
That is-
So I'm giving her
I
a
figured
good 6 out
mention
of
that,
10.
see if that
You know,
changes
this
an opinion
goes-
or two.
Okay, so patience is
alright,
one
so-
thing. She was willing to wait on a quadriplegic.
Yeah.
And, you know,
That's
I appreciate that, but
He got better.
Yeah,
the wrong way.
Okay, so we got like we got like 2 in second date, 4 and 6, 1 in I wouldn't say no, and 2 in the friend zone. With the overwhelming majority, it's a good 6 out of 10 for her. But
Put her below.
above,
Grunty.
really above her,
Below
what else?
Grunty.
What's
No,
everyone
I
else
said
thinking?
below.
Hello.
Yeah, she's not as
Hello.
interesting as Grunty, because Grunty's a character in herself, isn't she? And yet,
Yeah.
she looks
next-
hot.
Grunty
next
has
up
a
we have-
personality.
Next up we
All
have
right,
character.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick again. I'll be right back. Can you explain Farnese, if you could?
Farnese.
However you pronounce it.
It's
Don't know who
Farnese.
it is.
I'll be right back.
Anyway, Farnese is
Jarret, if you
Farnese
want to
was
start
the
sharing, actually, hang on. We have... Hey, we have a Mehcast Reacts chat. Alright, so Jarret, if you want to start putting the images over in the Mehcast Reacts chat instead of the waifu chat, that'll actually make it so that it'll show up on the stream.
Anyway, as I was saying, so
Okay.
Farnese was the leader of the Knights of the Holy of a faction of the Knights of the Holy See, which were essentially a bunch of religious zealot. It's operating within the the world of Berserk. Or she and her brother, whom she doesn't know is her brother, or Serpico, ended up joining up with Guts after the events of the Tower of Conviction, where she decided to believe less in the worship of God, and more in the beliefs of this one man's actions. And so she ends up being, because of the fact that she was amazed and wowed by Guts, she ultimately was swayed to join him in protecting Casca and whatnot. She even formed a friendship with Casca, to the point where after Casca had regained her sanity, Casca had remembered their friendship very fondly. She is also mentored by the resident and mage of the group.
Okay, so
Sheer-
I just got back there. So
She's also entered by the resident mage of Guts' posse.
Okay,
Sheer, so she knows magic as well. However, there is one thing that is anything to note about Farnese when or someone introduced to her. She's into the kinky shit. So if you're interested,
You're gonna have to define kinky shit.
Yeah.
She sometimes whips herself off, and she
I know this is
literally-
Berserk, but
and
that
there
can mean
is
anything.
literally a scene in the manga where she masturbated it to the thought of something of things burning. I am not kidding.
That's not kinky. That's psychotic.
Disco Inferno.
Yeah, she's fucking.
all right. With all of that knowledge in place, where would you put Farnese then? Where would you?
Because she has received character development and has become a much better person as a result. Second date material.
Okay, second date material.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for second to last to Ben because Ben seems to be a little bit behind on Berserk.
Jarret.
Literally and.
Jarret, I'm gonna need you to find me an image of her physique underneath that before I make my
In the meantime, I'll go to.
I will see what I can do. However, my usual sources.
That's a picture. This is a picture of Griffith. This is a picture of Griffith. Get Griffith off my screen. That.
Wait.
Okay.
Where's that cunt?
Why are you showing us an asshole?
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Sorry,
that's good.
Okay. In the meantime, while Jarret gets an image to help aid Alex's argument, Demon, what are you thinking of Farskin?
And I'm trying. My sources are kind of.
So I like how she looks in this image, and I like how she looks here. But I'd like to get a look at I'd like to get a look at the midriff and those arms, because
I can't believe I'm hearing you say this.
Get her out of that armor and out of all that.
Alex, don't forget that Berserk has a lot of NSFW images in the manga itself, and we see her bare-chested.
There's going to be some fan art of her in that for work.
That's as close as I can get without.
Okay, that's not bad.
Pushing it.
What's the character's name?
That's okay.
What's the character's name again?
Farnese.
Farnese.
Farnese,
Berserk.
Berserk.
Images.
Okay,
yeah, I like what I see of her. She. God, okay. Hey, I just found a picture of her from the CGI show, and she looks terrible, but everybody does in that show.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Okay. So, have you got enough sources to work off then?
You know, I can kinda say, yeah, probably. She's, you know, the kinky shit. It makes it a little bit weird, but you know, if you know,
sadly,
long as
it's kind of normal for religious folk back then to be
yeah.
kinky shit.
So as long as she's not trying to get me involved in this stuff, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go second date material. I think.
Okay, that's surprising.
She doesn't have anything that really pops for me. She doesn't have the wow factor of some of these others that I've seen. Although, she at least has a bit more personality than Princess Charlotte does, because Charlotte's a doormat with a nice ass.
Damon, have you got a thought on this? There, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's from the CGI show, but that's actually pretty good.
Don't really have much of an opinion. Just.
Why is her head so fucking big?
So a good 6 out of 10. Okay. Jarret, because you have to actually look up some of the images, that you might have a bit more context here.
6 out of 10.
Oh no, that's 6 out of 10. Okay. RGS.
Right. So here's the thing. Here's my thinking. Okay. So Farnese, after the whole thing with the cannibals and shit, definitely second date material. But here's the thing: I'm thinking of it as like a real person. There's still going to be that repressed sexual urge.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. What thing with the cannibals? I haven't read that far.
Yeah, there was a part.
I'll keep quiet
You
then.
might
But
want to elaborate on that.
Okay, don't spoil it for Alex. All right, just leave it at that.
I'll let him
I
read
won't
that
spoil
in
it.
the
That's
manga.
all I'll say. All I'm going to say is there's still going to be that repressed sexuality, and you can use that. Not in the bad way. I mean, you can use that as an experimentation in bed. And as we've seen with Casca, she's got a nice heart. You could potentially have a baby with this woman, and you don't need to worry about a thing.
Yeah.
So while she's got her issues, it's fine to have a child. So that's why I'm thinking of putting her in second date material, because the door is still open.
I'm genuinely shocked to hear these things coming out of your mouth, RGS. You're never this open about your like.
That's the thing,
my
Seamus.
God,
You've got to consider
Jarret,
everything.
why?
What?
Giving it some thought.
Jarret, you fucker!
I think with her kinky and psychotic tendencies, she's literally death by fornication. She will literally fuck you to death.
All right, Jarret. So
not
is that your ruling there? Putting her there?
I mean, you know what? Sure, why the fuck not?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to remove like the second date material there because that was the what you put it previously. Okay, Joseph, what are you thinking here for this character? If you're still here, I'll give him a second. In the meantime,
I'll probably respond in the broadcast chat.
Gizmo.
Fuck, man. Run for the hills.
Really? Any reason why?
Run for the hills. Me too.
Oh, really?
Look, if I didn't hear anything about her being into some, look, I'm into some kinky shit too, but I'm not that kinky. Like fuck, I'm I'm hearing shit about her being into cannibals or whatever the fuck. What is that?
No, she wasn't a cannibal. That's
What
also
is this
bad.
cannibal
She
shit?
She was leading the charge against a group of cannibals.
Okay, that's
kind of sounds more badass, actually.
Yeah,
when
it
you
sounds a
think
little
it like
more
that.
badass. I can probably give that a pass, considering you're fighting fucking cannibals. But I don't know.
But are we fighting actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
One of the cannibals
fighting for your life.
Okay, so are you gonna change your tier then, Gizmo?
Hear anything about her like literally jeeling it off to like fiery death or whatever the fuck? Maybe she would be in I don't know, second date material. But the fact that she's
okay.
The fact that she's like goes off on that kind of shit, it makes me a little more worried what she might do and how unsatisfied she may be, and go to the point where she might go somewhere else for that shit.
Yeah, that's a good
So one for the hills. For all I know, even because of that, she might even start like.
That's fair enough. I mean, Ben is clearly not invested in Berserk enough to give like an informed opinion more so than that. He wants to run to the hill from this character after all of what he heard, which I don't blame him for. I'm only basing my knowledge off the sequel series, the 3D animated one.
Why? Oh God, why?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
My friend, why?
And yeah, okay. The most defining traits of her character are that she's a bitch to guts. She likes to whip herself to get off, and she almost got fucked by a man horse. That's literally all that was like.
Happened. That actually fucking happened. She almost got molested by a demon possessed horse.
Yes, that didn't happen. It almost did though, and they hung on that for uncomfortably long in the anime. I should mention.
Seamus, someone actually took that bit from the 3D anime and edited in Groos's theme from Skyward Sword.
No! Oh, that sounds awful.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't know much of her character beyond that. She's very shallow in that sense. I know that she cares about Casca in that instance because she's obviously aware of her mental state.
Why?
But honestly,
why would you do this?
But honestly, to me, she's very dull. I mean, yeah, she's got that kink to her there, but that's all she has, and she's a bitch like every other time, all the other times.
Funnily enough, she shares the same voice actress as Futaba from Persona 5.
That's not gonna make me change my opinion, god dang it.
I know, I'm just making an interesting fact.
Yeah, alright, that's fair enough. Okay, 3, I'm gonna go there in a 6 out of 10. So, we've got
we
1
lost
devastation through fornication.
What the fuck is that for?
There we go.
We've got 1 in devastation through fornication.
From a hentai.
2 in second date material. 3 in air. Could have been good. A good 6 out of 10. And 2 for Run for the Hills. So I'm going to say, like, on an average scale, based off this, it's going to be a good 6 out of 10. But where are we going to put it? I want to say above. I want to say
above Charlotte.
Yeah, she's got more of a character than Charlotte does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to Luca,
explain.
Actually, you know what? Please. Put her above Grunty.
Oh, really? No. Okay, the majority says between. So, like, that's like the majority says between. So, yeah.
Between.
Anyway, so as I was saying, Luca is essentially the leader of a group of prostitutes trying to get by in a near the Tower of Conviction, where the Holy See keep persecuting people all through a witch hunt. Essentially, they end up being victims of some part of this. And yes, we do see Lucas as bare boobies. She's having sex with a dude voiced by Todd Habercorn.
No, I didn't need to know that.
Who?
Come on in, I got everything.
Sergeant Frog, Jarret. Sergeant Frog.
Fast.
Okay.
Also the voice of the main character of a show who has no bad women.
Isn't it
obvious?
We need more Gundam.
Anywho, for for Luca, yes, it is Hello Nurse for me.
Okay, how do you spell that name?
Luca.
It's Luca actually. Luca, yes. I'm gonna actually agree.
Oh, and she's also voiced by Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
I'm actually going to I'm gonna like jump the gun and actually not be last. I agree completely because like her in the second season of the Berserk anime, she was amazing in that in there. She's like almost stole the show like with like her like forwardness there, and she's essentially like a pimp mama for like all the other women like that are in that. As messed up as that sounds, she absolutely is.
She's a madam.
She owns that. She is a madam. Yes, she owns that, and she's great. She like banters off characters and everything like that. She's attractive too. She actually leaves an impression on like some of the characters in that arc. She's great. I agree. Hello Nurse.
And she was also the one person who actually talked to the perfect egg in that instance. The person who was rejected by society and just became a demon in overtime.
Okay, so are you looking up?
And she actually mourned the loss of that person.
While Alex looks into that, Demon, what are you thinking for this off Kevin's description?
Oh, don't really have any thoughts on it. And sorry, I turned off my camera. I was actually.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, man.
You're fine.
I'm a bit tired. I stayed up until the morning, so yeah.
You're fine, man.
Well, respect.
Yeah. Mostly watching videos and shit, so yeah.
Welcome to the club. You'll fit right in.
We're almost done with Berserk. Keep that in mind. So where would you put her then?
That's okay.
Fuck? I'm sorry, I just pulled up a clip from the CGI show. Oh, and I'm just reminded of how shitty this show is.
And just a heads up, I don't really know a lot of these characters, but there are some that I do know about.
Yeah, just in that case, just like we said, base it off aesthetics at least.
Like Guts looks like he's walking. Guts walking looks like he's like.
Probably just a good 6 out of 10. Because again, I don't really have anything to say.
That's okay. Jarret, you're looking this. I'm imagining you're looking this up as we speak. So, thoughts on Luca?
Second date material.
Okay, interesting. All right, that's fine. Kevin's already made his point, and I agree with him. Which is interesting given this. RGS.
Right, so here's the thing. I'm slightly conflicted. Obviously, she's a lady of the night, and usually that deducts some points for me because I kind of prefer the idea of, actually dating and knowing what they are, what background they have, all that stuff. Looking at it relatively realistically. But that's the thing. Her personality just charms me and defeats that, honestly. She's a very charming character. She's got kindness. She doesn't fuck around. She's a headstrong
but
leader
that's
when
her
she
job,
has to.
though.
Yeah, the fact she's like, as I said, she's a pimp mama to everyone else there, and she owns that. Like, honestly.
That is the thing. If she's not gonna hide it, and I would prefer that more than, God forbid, she would hide it. So honestly, the honesty factor does help defeat the worry.
As the late Nate Dogg once said, sometimes you just want a slut.
That is true. Nate Dogg was on the money.
2 to the 1
right,
to the
so
1, 2, 3.
Because of her personality and her other things, I might actually put her on Hello Nurse.
All right. Okay. So it's all right. So we got there. Okay. Joseph, what are you thinking? If you're still here, I know you're probably still here.
He'll probably post his reaction in the broadcast chat.
All right. Okay. Gizmo. Excuse me.
Oh. I'm conflicted whether to put her in either Hello Nurse or second date material.
I guess everyone's like descriptions of her really helped sell it. I guess.
Yeah, I'm okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I think I have to say Hello Nurse because like she's no second date material because one of the big things is that she is very pretty, but I have like I knew somebody who looked like her, and like we got along well, but she had a weird personality. Yeah, I have very little in the way of context, unfortunately, because I haven't got to this point.
Go
That's
read the
fair enough.
manga, Alex.
Yeah.
Just read the manga. Don't watch the 26.
Like I'm seeing.
Back on the Gizmo. What were you saying again for that?
I'm really conflicted because you described her like very well. She is one of the kind of girls I would go out with, maybe even like stay with. But at the same time, she's the head of like a bordello. She's the head of like she's a woman of the night. She ho, but her personality, man, she sounds like someone I really would like to be with, like for a long time. That's what's keeping me from just saying no to her.
And
this is why I'm conflicted. This is why I'm conflicted between Hello Nurse and Second Date, because I wouldn't mind a second date, but because of her personality, it makes me want to just keep going on more. If I had to pick one, hold on, I got a coin right here.
All right. In the meantime, Ben, what were you thinking?
Can I just say something real quick? I saw from the 2016 show, I saw a really weird one shot of her picking up like a blonde short stack who was completely naked, bending her over her knee as the camera spins around her and slapping her on the ass until she pulls her into a hug. And that is the strangest fucking one shot I've ever seen in any motion picture.
Yeah, that anime. Yeah, the 2016 anime. The 2016 and 2017 anime is weird with the camera.
Okay, I made a decision.
All right,
Hello
Gizmo.
Nurse.
Hello Nurse. Okay, so
Yeah.
we got that there. Ben, what are you thinking on Hello? What are you thinking on Luca then?
Friend zone.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
After all we did?
Huh?
I just don't care.
Is it because she
I mean,
hope?
All right.
So okay, I mean, I feel like that's a common. I mean, wait until we get to Kingdom Hearts. Ben's gonna be like talking for like 30 minutes, but it's like.
Oh God.
Okay, so we haven't heard anything from Joseph yet, sadly, even in text chat. So based on the votes we have, it's 4 in Hello Nurse, 2 in Second Date, 1 in A, good 6 out of 10, and 1 in Friend Zone. Yeah, it's the Hello Nurse material, hands down. But the question is, does she dethrone the actual namesake?
No.
The namesake.
I wouldn't want to
No.
go with her, but I think it's her personality that gets you to you.
Yeah.
I think Hello Nurse has like not been dethroned. Okay, last but not least in Berserk is Slon.
The first member of the God Hand that we see in the
All right. I
mean,
think this image I posted speaks for itself, but please explain who she is.
Can you put it? By the way, guys, put all images in the Mehcast Reacts chat so the stream can see them. Base says, I am back. What I missed, we're on Berserk Girls now. We just went over the prostitute madam and the slut with a heart of gold.
We're now the demon lady. What was the name again?
I got a friend that just told me that if we go to Kingdom Hearts and you don't put Aqua at the very top, he's gonna skewer me.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, we're a bit thinking. I would definitely agree with that, but like, okay, we're sticking to Ceylon from Berserk, the demon lady.
Slon is the first member of the God Hand that we see in the manga, and in the anime.
Oh yeah.
She is is one who very much enjoys the suffering of others. If you think that Farnese was into the kinky shit, she is the straight up dominatrix.
She doesn't wear clothes.
Yeah, she wears. All she has is like a corset and her wings.
Yeah,
she
has a bustier on. That's it.
She has taken in one appearance that she has later in the manga where she manifests herself through troll guts. I'm not kidding about that. And she's taken in a taken one of the cannon and fire. She's taken on cannon fire from Guts' prosthetic arm as well as a dragon, as well as being stabbed by the actual Dragon Slayer sword.
Wow.
And all that did was give her an orgasm.
Go back a little bit. What?
She was stabbed by the Dragon Slayer, the largest sword next to the Buster Sword, and she came from it.
So she spread them wide and asked for more.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
both into torturing you, and she wants to be tortured.
She literally and figuratively got split in two, and basically what happened was she reached orgasm. Okay, she came. She indeed did came.
I was gonna say put her in the top tier off that alone, but off that description and everything, Kevin, where would
she also has Medusa hair. Somebody needs to post that in the Mehcast Reacts chat so that we can see the Medusa hair.
I put it in the images there. Like,
no, we need it. We don't.
No, you
put
waifu
it in chat is
images.
waifu.
You have to put it in the Mehcast Reacts chat.
Yeah, waifu images is obsolete. Mehcast Reacts is where the new hotness is.
Wait. Where is it then?
Okay, look at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. There's a chat section there.
There's the word bubble.
I'm trying to find images that are good for stream.
Oh, that there. That there. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh,
we're finding out what things are for live, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let me put Slon here, just so you can give her like a. Okay, there we go. This is what she looks like. There you go. That is like, yeah. Slon is like. Okay, so again, based off your description, Kevin, where would you put like Slon?
Do you wish that? That's my thinking.
I am really thinking
You're
hard on that one.
You're hard.
Dude, I'm hard.
I am thinking real hard on this one.
I am uncomfortably erect.
She is
that picture.
Certainly something. It's just
what I'm not sure.
It's just horny. It's just
yeah.
No one's horny.
That might be pushing it.
Do you mind if I go first then? Because I think I can.
No.
All right. Okay. RGS.
Fine.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, you got
Kevin.
So
you got it,
I will
Kevin.
ultimately take the dive for death by Snoo.
Devastation to
you're
fornication.
willing to go death by Snoo?
Run, guys! Get out of here! Here, I'll try to hold her off
I
as
love
best
the
as
images
possible.
you guys are posting in here. Like you're adding more to her, like her charm. Okay, RGS, go on.
As many times as possible.
The 90s anime gives her a really nice face.
It does. That's.
Well, it's not like she didn't have a bad face in the 2012
beauty of
film
90s
trilogy.
anime.
No, I just really like the aesthetic of the way she's drawn in that last screenshot specifically.
I have to agree. Yeah, the 90s show did her such a service, honestly.
Right, so that is ultimately my thinking. She looks like a very attractive character. She is absolutely someone you want to fall into temptation with. You want to be corrupted. You want to be corrupted by her. My issue is, am I human? Or am I also one of the apostles, demons, potentially a godhead?
Assume that you have the thing that Guts used, whatever the fuck that was called.
The Dragon Slayer sword.
Right, so
no,
let's
not
assume
Guts.
I am Guts.
What Griffith?
So we're going to
assume you have that thing that
Guts.
Yeah, that thing. Assume you're Griffith and you have that thing that he used to turn himself into one of them.
Right. So I have a bailiff, and I'm able to become a member of the Godhead.
Yeah, but your price is that you got to get down with Medusa here.
Well, that's the thing. If I become a member of the Godhead, a lot of the risks are mitigated because I have regeneration. I'm able to get back up. I am basically.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. And then I'm gonna keep me down.
To put it in PG terms, I am basically just coming back to screw. Because that's the thing with apostles; they always come back, especially with the Godhead members. So with that in mind, absolutely gonna be in Hello Nurse territory. But as a human, you always got to worry about the factors. Like she's going to kill you after.
That's covered.
If you don't entertain her, she's gonna want nothing to do with you and eliminate you. See, that's also
Plus,
the thing you gotta
how
worry
tall
about.
is she, canonically?
I think she's like 7 foot.
Fuck.
Did you forget that she literally appeared from one of the heads that surrounded the Band of the Hawk, Alex?
Hang on. No, I didn't forget that. I'm trying to figure out how tall she is.
She's gigantic.
That's not a
Okay,
bad
so
thing.
the official height chart from Nomura says is that, and she's a little bit taller than.
Not Nomura.
Not Nomura. Miura. The official height chart from Miura puts her at about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches taller than transformed Griffith Femto.
That's still pretty tall, so that's my thinking. Right. If I'm a member of the Godhead, or I am at the best situation, it's Hello Nurse. But as a human, you gotta run from the hills.
Run for your life!
But because we're operating under the best circumstances, I will go with Hello Nurse.
Yeah, it's hard to find images of Slan from the Berserk films that are, safe for this stream, just due to the fact that the
nipples.
film, lots of nipples.
I poured through about 100 of them, just looking for something where something was covered.
Yeah. Like
she has it's interesting the way they animated her hair waving around in the 3D films.
Okay, I understand away for a little bit.
To give you guys
where did you put Ceylon then, RGS?
Right, so here's the thing. I have to operate under the conditions given to me by Alex. So let's just say I'm part of the Godhead and I don't need to worry about dying. It's Hello Nurse. But if I am a human, then it's run for the hills.
Okay, so we're going to go with Hello Nurse in that case.
okay, something more lighthearted.
Yeah. So Alex, where are you thinking?
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
I wasn't going to post that, but yeah. So what I was going through this trying to find any images we could use, and most of them have her with her wings and her legs thrown wide open.
That's the point, though. Keep in mind.
I know that, but that does not help us on this stream. So.
But does it help with your ranking, though?
No.
The more ranked I get, the higher her ranking gets. No. The
more ranked you
get. So
what?
seriously, seriously though. I like the aesthetic. Yeah, that's real neat. That's real neat right there. I like the aesthetic. Snake hair, I can take or leave. The wings are neat. Personality-wise, I'm running for the fucking hills, because I don't want, if we put, the personality of a fucking, put Fluttershy in her,
We're back to the MLP shit again, are we?
Okay, so seriously, though, put Fluttershy's personality in Slan's body. I'm down. I'm 100% down. I will marry this.
That'd be so adorable.
I will marry this woman.
For instance, where would you put her as a character in and of herself, regardless of putting?
I'm running for the fucking hills. I'm running for the fucking hills. Like I said, if she was a perfect peach, a perfect angel, otherwise, but she is part of the reason why Casca got so fucked up.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm gonna have to agree.
And so I'm gonna rip off those tits turn him sidewise, and shove him up her candy ass. She can go right to hell with Griffith.
Because keep this thought in mind. She may be the best slay you ever had in your entire life, but at what cost?
Yeah.
She might.
You're going to die not even with pleasure. You're going to die potentially of pain because that's like what she's there. She may look like the most like gorgeous woman you've ever seen in any reality, regardless, and she may like pleasure you to that extent, but she's going to take pleasure in killing you. There's no question about it. So,
and if I want this aesthetic, I can ask Bayonetta to like form her hair a little bit differently, and boom, all of a sudden, and she's wearing nothing but a fucking bustier.
I'm gonna run to the hills because, her aesthetics are one thing, but it's what she does after the business is an entirely another factor entirely. Okay.
So you see my conundrum.
Yes. Jarret, as someone who's been posting a ton of these images here, what are you thinking of, like, Ceylon at this point? You've been posting a shit ton here.
There's a lot of conflicting reports because, like, demon girls, devil girls, they're fucking sexy. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But the shit she's done or will do, is it worth it?
Probably not.
I'm a brave bastard. I'm gonna say I wouldn't say no, but.
Okay.
You know what? That's fair.
That's fair enough, considering, I understand that. Demon.
For the hills for me.
Okay, thank you. Run for the hills for Ben. Thank you. Demon, what are you thinking for Ceylon? Demon, are you there?
Hello.
Damon. Dun 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 dun.
Oh no.
I'll come back to it in a second. RGS already made his case. Most of us did.
Jarret.
Joseph, what are you thinking?
I'm going with Run to the Hills as well.
Oh, okay. My God, she plays Monopoly single player. She's a fucking Evilton.
I fucking love that. And Void is just not having any of it.
Gizmo, you're the last person here to make an opinion aside from from Demon. What are you thinking?
We forgot about Jarret.
I said I wouldn't say no, but
no, I've got that put down. Don't worry. Yeah.
Sorry.
So, Gizmo.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't say no, but because there's this is another girl with a huge butt, figuratively and literally.
Oh yeah, yes, she does.
Oh,
yes.
she willfully shows off her ass.
I mean,
She knows she's good. She's like Morrigan, except she apparently will actually do the dirty. Morrigan's just a fucking tease.
She's got that cookie. She got the eyes, titties, the face, but very huge butt. You really gotta.
I can't use that image.
Epic Time X says, "I take pleasure in gutting you, boy." Yeah, that is what's gonna fucking happen.
Like, screw that noise. Screw that noise, man.
All right.
It's nothing if you're gonna get a crushed pelvis.
You're the last person here, Damon. Do you have an opinion on Ceylon, or we can move on?
Yeah, you guys can move on.
Okay, so we have one in devastation and fornication because, of course, like Kevin has to
I had
over
to
her.
take one for the team.
We got one in Hello Nurse. We have two in I Wouldn't Say No But, and we have an overwhelming 4 in Run to the Hills. So based off that based off that large kind of difference there, especially in the top tier, that actually does weigh things out. I'm gonna have to say it's gonna have to even out, and we have to put Ceylon in the friend zone because, again, with the topper tier is kind of like averaging that out somewhat. You know, the top tier actually would average it out a little bit more. Even though I wouldn't put her there, the averages don't lie. And we're finally out of Berserk, people. We're finally out of Berserk. Okay.
And now we're on the only girl from Black Lagoon, so this will be easy.
Okay, so now we're on to
Revy from Black Lagoon.
From Black Lagoon. We all know who Revy is, so we all know who she is.
Top tier. Get her in the top.
All right, we're putting Devastation is in Ben's tier. He already knows who Revy is, so that's not my point there. Revy, for those of you who don't know, is an assassin or a bounty hunter who works for the Balalaika, like a Russian boss of a woman, and she's got a 3-person team with Dutch and Benny, I think. You know, the the archetypical super badass black man who can like whip shit and do something else. And Benny's the science nerd that you would see like in Jurassic Park, you know, like played by Wayne Knight. And then you got like this Japanese tourist who is like kidnapped by these terrorists as a bargaining chip. And then that Japanese company says, "Oh, just kill him. He's like nothing to us. He's like a salary worker." And then like this Japanese salary worker says, "My organization completely said they have no value in my life. Fuck it, I'm joining these terrorists." And it's even to the point. It's even to the point that they actually give him the nickname Rock. That's awesome. They give this kid like Rock. It's amazing.
And for those of you who want to go watch a Black Lagoon Abridged series, our friend of the show, Dark Sharingan Z, has his not Berserk Abridged. Fuck. I'm off. I'm back on Berserk. Has his Black Lagoon Abridged over on, I can't remember what the YouTube channel is. Look up Black Lagoon Abridged. Look up Black Lagoon Abridged. I'm in it.
Oh, you're in it.
Yes, I play one of the characters.
Who do you play?
He plays the character voiced by Joji Nakata in the Japanese version.
That doesn't really help me much. Okay, so I'll start us out because again, like I've actually watched a little bit of Black Lagoon. This is like if Lara Croft was psychotic.
So Lara Croft,
and I love her for it. Like, oh my god, like she takes no shit from nobody. And yeah, she wears that tank top, short skirt, like short shirts, like look in season 1. But
Epic Timex says Revy devastation for the hills.
She wears a decent amount of outfits in season 2 to add some more visual diversity. Because most people, when they think of Revy, they think of that tank top, like short shorts look, which obviously would compare to Lara Croft, but she's not. She is a battle keg of a difference there. She could like probably. I'm not even gonna say that she could kill Lara Croft because. Like, Revy's status is throw lead everywhere until it eventually hits something. That's like her strategy, and we absolutely love it. So honestly,
wait. What you're saying is it's time for a death battle.
No, wrong tier list. Wrong tier list.
One thing I'm going to say about that.
But with all of this and her aesthetics, there's a problem. She's fucking insane. She like literally would kill people without a second thought. She literally like berates Rock at every instance for not like going towards like her psychotic standards, and she takes pleasure in it. That's fucking nuts. Honestly, like you know the old adage saying from like some famous bloke, "Don't put your dick in crazy." This is like the exact example of this.
Yeah.
And while like Revy is like totally up there, she is goddamn psychotic. So for me, I would put her in Hello Nurse, but just based off her psychosis and like what she'd go to and like her methods, it's got to be second date material for Revy.
Okay.
You say all that and it's second date material.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, she's insane. I love her, but you have to realize that she'd want to like bounty hunt like mad.
Jesus
She would not
Christ,
like
we are barely able to show these on stream.
She'd not be able to have a standard life. She would want to like kill people around. She's like Lara Croft wanting to find a tomb, except she wants to kill people.
God, those fucking shorts. Lady, learn how to button your fucking shorts. You're gonna get us banned.
It's not aerodynamic enough. You know, she needs to wear those there so that she can like move around and it's a combat strategy. But regardless of combat strategy or aesthetics, what are you thinking of Revy then, Alex?
Okay, so purple hair, giant titties, pretty good arms, nice abs.
She's a brunette, not purple haired, by the way.
Okay, yeah. but the cover of the Blu-ray shows her having purple hair, so.
But in the anime and like manga, she's a brunette.
Well, you're knocking her down a few points there, buddy. You should have told me that.
Brunettes are amazing. Shut up.
The more exotic
you're only saying that because of who you're in a relationship with. Anyways,
it's also because I'm brunette too. I even did that. I even think brunettes are cool, despite that. I talk up Lara Croft all the time.
Okay, so we're not gonna let Kat know you said that.
And not just based because I'm a patriot, like in the UK. Like that's
so
she's like she can go Lucozade for all I fucking care. Like that's all.
So if we're going on,
I'm literally in the middle of watching Black Lagoon.
If we're going on the middle, yeah, I'm literally in the middle of watching Black Lagoon right now. Yeah. Okay, so if we're going on Phoenix Man 12's art here, I'm going in Devastation through Fornication. I can deal, with the psychotic mercenary personality because a lot of the people, she wants to go full psycho on are, they need killing in a lot of ways. But I'd be down with a lot of things that she'd be up for. But at the same time, I'm smoker her. It's gonna bring her down to Run to the Hills. For me.
Whoa, dude! You do not like the taste of smoke that much?
I need somebody who can keep up with me when I run. And if you smoke, you probably can't.
Did you see what she could do in the anime? Like she backflips and does all this insane shit, even despite that.
Okay, so I'm fucking kidding. We're not talking about out in real life here seriously. So yeah, Devastation.
But surprisingly. So we're putting her in the top tier, okay.
Yeah, I'm putting her in Devastation, and like those buns in the midriff. That's what does it for me.
She's like the most memorable character in Black Lagoon, and that says like a lot. Okay, Damon, are you actually conscious? No, he's not. Jarret, your thoughts on Revy? I'm curious about this.
Buns.
You've literally been posting all the images of Revy as we speak, so and they're all from season 1. So please tell us your thoughts on Revy. I feel like I'm the odd one out here by putting her lower than she probably deserves.
Oh damn!
Revy is a badass bitch. There is no doubt about it. Yeah, she's crazy, but I mean, some of the most, some mercenaries are fucking insane. The shit they have to go through. Wouldn't you be crazy? If you went through a whole bunch of shit, I'm pretty sure that there will be a couple of screws loose.
Deadpool, Deathstroke, Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, we all love Dog the Bounty Hunter, yeah.
And not
Dog the Bounty Hunter, the only guy to have a theme song by Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, that's pretty cool trivia, actually.
Yeah, he has an official theme song for his TV show composed by Ozzy Osbourne.
Doesn't make his show any good.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Back on topic. Revy, Jarret.
Not only does she will guns, she has guns those size, and she could break your fucking neck with them. I'm gonna say Devastation through Fornication.
Wow, I'm the odd one out here apparently. Kevin.
I already said second date material.
I thought that was me that said second date material. No, I'm actually the one who said that, so I'll put 2 there actually, because I actually said that. Yeah, I did. I actually went like a minute rant about it. Yeah, I did. Don't worry, I've been keeping up to date, Kevin.
Who's snoring?
I feel like it's Damon.
Right.
He's not responding.
Damon.
All right. RGS.
Right. So here's the thing. Like visually attractive bombshell, like holy shit. If I get close to having a partner like this woman, absolutely like 10 out of 10 would smash. However, I also got to consider personality as well in myself. I feel like I would have to be her type, someone who's equally as nuts,
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of have to also be that fucked up mercenary who's willing to be coated in like gore and viscera to handle her.
She's not the Higurashi character. Calm down.
No. But that's the thing. When you're blowing up helicopters and you're killing people for a decent amount of money, you kind of need to be that same brand of crazy.
Even if that was like mostly Rock's idea to help out with making that helicopter crash actually happen.
Well, that's the thing. I do feel like you kind of have to be pushed to that limit, and
he has no limit. Revy has no fucking limit.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm trying to say, as a normal person, you'd be pushed to that limit. We all know Revy doesn't really have a limit. A limit is a suggestion, and she said no.
Yeah, Rock is like the audience surrogate when you think about it, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to think how much are you willing to go through for this woman, and with a physique like that, I'm willing to put her at Hello Nurse as well. But
you're the first one to actually
there's
put her
only
in there,
so
actually.
far I can go before I mentally break.
Is that a cast-off figure? Is that a cast-off figure? The world needs to know.
I feel like
these are DVD
menus.
menus. I believe.
Okay, Joseph, Revy from Black Lagoon. What are you thinking?
I've noticed that with some of these characters we have like phrases, but then there's the downside. I want to flip the script. She is insane. She's that shit crazy. She'll shoot first, ask questions never, get drunk, all that. However, once you get to know her, if you live to get the chance, second date material.
Oh, okay. So that's not a bad argument, actually. Yeah. Last but not least, we got Gizmo. You're the kind of tiebreaker here. There's some interesting ties here.
I feel like if I have to date her, I gotta be a stay-at-home kind of guy, because there's no fucking way I'm gonna go out and get some ice cream with her, because Lord knows I'm gonna find like a midget in one of the ice cream tubs with like a double barrel. Like it's gonna be Saints. It's gonna be just another day in Saints Row
from full cock. Full cock.
It's the
You're not gonna have a full cock once you're done with her.
It's just another day.
That Remy statue looks gorgeous, though. I want to say, I won't lie. That Remy statue looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Amazing.
If I'm to be with her, I literally gotta stay at home and only home. I can't even get out of the fucking door to get my DoorDash orders. Like shit.
So based off that alone, where would you think?
But I risk it. I don't give a fuck if I have to stay at home all day. I mean, shit, I already do that anyway.
That's the ideal.
And if I'm waiting for her at home to come here,
base 3065.
I'll be waiting. I don't give a fuck. Keep your guns. Keep your.
Holy
your
shit! I forgot that Revy has like a bunny girl figure. Holy shit!
Yeah. Base 30655 says she is someone I would have a drink with. Yes.
Absolutely.
Smoke all you want. Just smoke outside. Anyway.
Look, you can smoke all you want, but I prefer if you'd smoke some pole, if you know what I mean.
Fornication. Okay. All right. So, Revy's Revy's like one of the highest low bars we've had to do. We have 4 in Devastation through Fornication, 1 in Hello Nurse, and 3 in Second Date Material. So based off an average, because we only have 1 Hello Nurse, yeah, we're gonna put Revy at the top there. But is she? Yeah. Where would she be between Casca and Bayo?
In between.
I think she'd be below Casca because Casca is more of a ride or die, honestly.
I myself would say, and this is just me not knowing shit about Berserk, but knowing a good bit of Black Lagoon, I say Revy should be in between.
I would actually say in between. I actually do like Revy more than Casca.
Here's how dedicated I am if I were to get with Revy. How many of you have seen Nobody? The one where Saul Goodman is an action hero?
I have seen Nobody.
How many of you remember the scene where it shows Christopher Lloyd, Dr. Emmett Brown himself, becoming an action star for a whole 5 minutes and being the greatest 5 minutes you ever seen? It's like that with me if I'm going to be with her. Anybody comes in there, I'm going to be ready with my revolver and double barrel. Just if I want to be with her, I'll be like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot these bastards if they come into my house.
All right then. So are we agreeing middle tier for Devastation through Fornication for Revy?
That's fine.
Below Bayo. Okay. All right. We're on to Kevin's stock. We're on to Kevin's stock and trade. We're on to Bleep, and the first alphabetical character is Halibel. So tell us about the third Espada. You know,
aka the Trace Espada.
Thank you.
She is essentially.
I'd rather not go to jail. Thanks.
Can I finish?
Oh, no, hold on. Let him finish about Halibel. Yeah, let him finish.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's what Halibel. That's what
dark
she looks
blonde.
like. Yeah.
She had.
Well, blonde.
she's a character who wishes to who wishes to achieve her ideals without the need of sacrifice. However, sacrifice is the type of death that she is themed around. On her follower, her
You mean the
fraction,
sacrifice of clothing, or like the sacrifice of her character?
the sacrifices of her allies.
Okay, fair enough. Go on,
Oh,
go
and-
on. I'm sorry to put that in, Kevin. I know you like really. I know you're a stan of Bleach. Go on.
Her aesthetic is also that of a shark.
I love that honestly of her.
Shark bait. Waha.
I was wondering who was going to make that joke, or if I would need to.
I mean, yeah, there's an argument to be made about Halibel having the best underboob in anime history. There's actually a very good argument to be made.
And as revealed in a data book, because unfortunately Kubo wasn't able to get edited in the actual story, right, due to his editors being like, okay, you got to rush right to the end of it.
Oh my god.
Essentially, Halibel was was one of 3 surviving Espada, alongside Grimjow and Neliel to
Oh my lord.
I think you're confusing Power Girl and Halibel, Jarret.
No, I believe that's Halibel in Power Girl's outfit.
I know what I looked up.
No, that is her. That's not,
Yep.
that's not the original Power Girl.
Okay,
That's-
sorry to interrupt, Kevin. Go on.
Girl, damn. Girl, damn.
Yeah, Jarrett's doing his work like for us right now. For those who are unaware of Halibel, so.
And
it is hard because I gotta make sure that we do not get nuked.
Yes,
indeed,
yes.
Most real blondes wish they had a tan like
So,
that.
given that she was one of the few Espada that didn't die off screen, and they didn't explain shit. Yes, I'm holding you accountable, Kubo. Even with Grimjow, you know.
Maybe a little too much there.
the thing with and Halibel eventually became the new ruler of Waco Mundo. Unfortunately, she got curb stomped by the villain of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, Yuhaba.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that.
And ended up being held captive in his dungeon. Whether or not it's a sex dungeon, that's entirely up to you.
Well, it's an ice dungeon. I mean, it's dependent on perspective, and also based on season 2 because we haven't seen it yet.
Oh, Ben's dipping out.
Oh,
You know?
man, Ben got bored. Oh,
No!
oh
He's
man,
going to sleep.
He clearly
Halibel-
lost interest.
Halibel is a very serious person, and she does care greatly for her fracciones. And as I said, she would not want to sacrifice that.
Which I think is kind of ironic when you think about it, because her fractions sacrifice their arms to make the chimera, don't they?
Yeah, that's kind of part of their part of the whole theming thing. They have to sacrifice their arms to make Ione, which unfortunately Ione ends up being the victim of a massive curb stomp at the hands of Yamamoto, and
Most badass old man next to Yensid.
And then he got his ass whooped by Kyoge Opie, who literally absorbed his race sheet to the point where he literally became Biggie Smalls.
And let's not forget the fact that even when Aizen became full-on god mode, Ribena powered overlord, he just bitch slapped Halibel into being knocked out, not even fucking killed.
Yeah, he didn't even dignify her with. He didn't even dignify her with.
I despise that. I hated the Dia side section in that arc. It was awful. Almost 30 chapters of
a lot of people aren't
circle
a fan.
jerking.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't fans of that part of the Arankar saga.
I like the fact that to tangent a little bit. I like the fact because again, I'm more of a more recent Bleach fan after reading some of this stuff. Even though I think the Karakura Town arc is abysmal, but whatever. I actually quite like the fact that Aizen's kind of stalking the prey of Ichigo, his towns, his friends there. Before he shows up, because Karakura Town was supposed to be a surrogate means of him not activating the what was the key called again? The Oken, yes, to essentially go to the Spirit King.
To get to the Soul King's palace.
Yes,
Now,
I understand that, but like, oh my god, they did
and
Hollowell dirty in that because
and
like
Halle
she didn't get a
Halle
she didn't
Bell
get a,
gets Hello Nurse.
she didn't get like a dignified like finish because she really, I mean, her perfect fight was against Hitsugaya, like the ice kind of like Hitsugaya against Hollowell is amazing because it's like she says that her searing hot water guy melts like his ice like Zanbakuto like Horimaru.
They
and like
Kyorimaru. It's like the two of them. It's like this was the perfect fight.
It was, and Aizen said, "Fuck that shit! I'm gonna bitch slap Hollowell into a knockout." Do you realize how annoyed I was when I saw that? It was horrible. So okay, all right, I'm gonna put my transgressions to Bleach's awful writing in that arc aside. We're putting one hello note there.
It got better. It got
yeah,
better.
I know. It got better in the Fullbring arc, yes. But I'm a man of circumstance. That arc was one of the worst manga arcs I've read ever. Anyways, Alex, thoughts on Hollowell?
Okay, so based on the fan art, namely like this, and you guys can't see this, but the swimsuit and like this, the fucking schoolgirl outfit, I'd go with Devastation through Fornication, but the canon outfit I'm a bit less hot on. Like
the canon outfit's great.
That's some nice underboob, but the thing is like, what the I hate that fucking collar so much.
Oh, the collar's awesome. I want to see. It gives a lot of mystery to her.
Dude, I don't want to look at that.
It looks like she's cosplaying Chamber from the X-Men.
But like, here's the thing: like, she's based off a shark, and she shows her fangs like as she fights there, and then like,
yeah,
she shows
awesome.
her full face there. It's,
awesome.
It's a great symbolism, honestly.
Like, if I'm doing her, I don't want to have that collar between us.
I would not mind that, but that's just me.
So, like, think about it. Because you got that collar, you can do a little bit of collar play.
Okay, so honest.
What?
Yes, why?
Oh my god. Oh, and funnily enough, she is voiced by Kaine from Nier.
Okay, first off, Yoruichi is not that stacked. Okay, second,
okay,
like,
so
we'll get to her like at the end.
Excuse me.
No, she's stacked, but she's not that stacked.
Okay, where you putting?
Okay,
Hollowell?
okay, so honestly, like it's when she had those lightning bolts look so fucking cute when you can actually see her whole face. I gotta go with Devastation through Fornication between
like you do like your dark skinned characters, don't you? With
between the hair, her like the bright golden hair, her the she doesn't have major abs, but she does have the boobage to make up for it, and she has a really nice toned body, and the lightning bolts on her cheeks look so goddamn adorable.
You can see why I'm so pissed that she was done dirty in that arc. Okay,
but she also the weird thing is she also looks like Kyoka from Energy Kyoka in this shot right here, so that's weird. What the fuck, Santa Claus? Okay, no, what the fuck? This is weird.
Anyway, Jarret, you go next. So we have one Death by Fornication by Snoot, one Hello Nurse, and remind me, what was Seamus's vote for?
Seamus, what was your vote?
Oh wait, he left. So I'll ask him when he gets back. So Jarret, what was your vote?
I'm just gonna throw this out here in the all interest of fairness. I know shit about anime. Like I rarely watch it, so I'm not exactly the best to provide like info about it.
Okay, let's just go with aesthetics. Let's just go with that.
Aesthetics. Ooh, that's a fuck.
Aesthetics.
I'm gonna have to say that. Sorry.
Death by Snoo.
Yeah, Death by Snoo. Devastation through Fornication. You know, the underboob, the whole shark aspect. You know, she's got the fang, she's got the bite.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for Death by Snoo. RGS.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Also, Devastation by Fornication, mostly just because I like her aesthetic, and from the little bit I do know about her.
Okay, so I got 2 for sorry, just came back. So no, okay. So we got. I've heard of
Four
Kevin,
votes for
Kevin, Alex, and RGS have put in fornication there.
Yeah, and Jarret also did that. So that's
Jarret
4
also.
votes for Death by Snoo Snoo.
Okay, so Joseph.
Golden hair, great boobage, badass mask and weapon, caring personality. I think the only place she needs to go, devastation through fornication.
All right, so we
Death
got
by
like
Snoo Snoo.
Death by
I want to be the little spoon to Hannibal's big spoon.
Snoo.
all right. So we got 4. Okay, we got a decent amount there. We got I think 5 in that there. Gizmo, what are you thinking for Hullabelle?
I'm hearing a lot of good things about her from like how strong.
Oh,
she
she's
is.
great. The worst
but,
part
like,
about her is that she got jobbed by fucking the main villain. Like off. Like I was awful. She got jobbed because she didn't deserve that.
Okay, but here's my question: how is she when she's not in battle?
Okay, you see that colored version of her? That's her in her standard form, like when she's not fighting.
Okay,
She's
but
like
what is
in that colored form.
we know what Orihime and Rukia are, or even Yoruichi, are. We know how they are after battle. Sometimes they chill, sometimes they train, sometimes they just hang out with people. Well, how is she like?
Well, we never see. The only time we've seen her out of battle is off screen, unconscious.
And not only that, but there's also that bit where she was analyzing Ichigo's fight with Grimjow.
So
Right,
we really haven't.
so
Her unconscious like battle state is when she's not showing her face in her colored state, with that massive underboob. In other words.
Right, like her looks are like 15 out of 10. I'll give you that. And then her fighting skills, I haven't.
Oh,
seen
her
anything
fighting
on it.
skills are amazing. Like
Yeah,
she can like.
from what I'm hearing, she's really good in the battlefield. But I feel like if I were to meet her through, I feel like if I were to meet her through OkCupid, we sat down and had some lunch. I say, "Can I have the coffee, please? Thank you." She'll look at the waitress and say, "Who the fuck are you?" and just impale her through the chest.
Oh, so what does that mean in this tier list, though?
If she had a personality outside of battle, she might be devastation through fornication. At the very least, maybe even Hello Nurse. But she doesn't even make it to second date material. It's a good 6 out of 10 because of her lack of personality. Personality outside of battle.
I can agree.
I do understand that one.
Because keep this in mind, like I mean, I still haven't given my opinion yet because I always say the best to last. Sorry, humble brag. It's not true, by the way. I have terrible opinions.
No, the best to last is my comments after.
The other girls are not like we just rated we rated like 3 Berserk girls, all 3 of them, well 4 actually, 4 Berserk girls, and they had a ton of personality. Oh, I'm sorry, 5. Fuck.
Yeah,
5.
like we don't count Charlotte. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
But
Princess
like,
Charlotte.
when it comes to like Hullabelle, she is the she's the girl of the Espadas because there's no like there's name me another girl Espada. That's right, you can't because none of them exist.
Even if you go to another franchise altogether, at least the girl of the group of like a movie, a cartoon, a video game, they at least have some personality.
Oh yeah, what was your retort, Kevin? Though
Nell.
She's a former Espada. It's not the same.
She's also been a current Espada, so she got.
I've not caught up with the 1,000-Year Blood Arc. She's a former Espada.
I would like to also comment and say about the personality from.
Also, I've not put Nell in this list because we mostly knew her as like a childlike form that can like become in like her.
Neliel to Odo Schwank.
I love Nell.
If there's a moment
I figured we mostly knew her as like this diminutive form, so that's why I didn't put her in here.
You could just put her in adult form.
It's like,
I could have put her adult form, but it's like.
Oh, you're talking about her?
Yeah, like no, it's like when you like age up like a child character in like an anime manga. Whenever they did like with Anya, if you remember that.
We're gonna have to have some words.
Like this character as a child, like in the context of the series, and then you age them up there. It's like it's a little bit weird. It's the same with Anya.
They have to either age naturally or age, but just don't have the body of that age too.
Okay.
If Neptune and CPU can be here, then so can Nell. I agree.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm keeping Neptune in no.
I
Shut up!
also
She
think
is like
that
no.
Let's move on, okay?
Shut up!
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
gonna. I'm not getting called out here. Shut up!
Look,
Okay,
let's
for the
just
end-
move
for
on,
the end
all
of-
right?
embrace
end of-
it,
We're
Seamus.
derailing this shit.
Shut
If I have
up!
to give-
I'm not getting called out here. Okay.
I have
Okay.
to
When it
give the
comes
final word on this girl,
when it comes to Hullabelle, I'll agree. Her personality is like as deep as a brick. Therefore, it can be drilled through a drill. But her design is something that you remember. As the only female current Espada, like apparently, like they could only have one female Espada in like the entire like lineup. I don't know how that works. Same with the Organization 13. I don't know how that works. The testosterone has to like match like the white X chromosome. I guess I don't freaking know.
If I were to suddenly move to Metropolis and I just somehow just bump into Superman for 5 seconds, he says hi, I say hi. That doesn't mean that I immediately know what his personality is like after he's fallen away.
Hullabelle's design is peak. There's no question. But her personality is the same as an unpainted wall. She's so boring. She's like, I can't
that's
believe.
honestly the issue with Bleach in general. We don't really see
Yeah.
a focus on these kinds of characters.
Don't. Okay, that's not entirely true with some of the characters we're gonna see down the line. Some
of the characters we're gonna see, but there are times where characters like Cannibal don't really get that attention.
I can see people are trying to go against me. I like Nell a lot, but I didn't know if she was appropriate because of that we knew her as like a
Put her in.
most of it.
No,
put her in so we can put her.
I can't put Nell in now. It's too late for that. I put her like high up there because I love Nell. But like, okay, when it comes to Hullabelle, her design is peak, but her design is her personality is like a blank piece of paper. There's nothing to it.
Oh, so that means that you can give her a personality, whatever personality you want.
No, that's the problem. Why should I have to give it to her?
You can give. Tell her there's a personality inside your dick, and if you work hard enough, she can get it out of there.
With that all said, because we're digressing into Nell being put on this list, despite the fact that like apparently I'm a hypocrite for putting Nep on there, but not Nell there. But apparently, let's not get into that. My point being, I'm gonna put her into second date material because like Hullabelle is a fucking boring character with a badass design. But considering that we have one in A, it was okay, one in second date, and one in Hell on Earth, and a staggering 5 in devastation through fornication, it goes without saying Hullabelle's going up there. But where does she go?
No, she is.
I gotta
have much of a personality to speak of.
I'm gonna say Casca has more of a personality than Hullabelle. I'd say put her in the bottom.
Yeah, let's move on to Nanao.
Yeah,
aka
I have to say.
Dude, I love the way she looks, dude. I do her hard. I breed her for fuck's sake. Like, goddamn, if I expect any small talk,
nice
then I might
wallpaper.
That's
thanks, man.
Fucking wallpaper, man. It's just
thanks, man.
I'm not gonna expect any small talk from her after the
okay.
fucking marathon.
So time for a character with like maybe not as good looks, but way more personality.
And now
we got Issei. We got Issei Nanao.
She's the lieutenant of Squad 8 under Shunsui Kyoraku. She's the beleaguered assistant to Kyoraku to the point where she oftentimes dunks on him.
Oh, Nanao is amazing. Like anyone who's read Bleach, everyone loves Nanao because like in every single appearance that Nanao has had, she's upstaged Kyoraku all the time.
Oh, and funnily enough, Nanao and Unohana share the same voice actress in English.
Now, funny. Now, this is Hello Librarian territory for me.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Okay,
Yeah,
but Kevin,
yeah,
before we get
Hello.
what are your thoughts on Nanao as a character and like design wise?
Honestly, it's like she has a lot of interesting potential. I do hope that we get to see more of that before her big moment in the 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
You mean the Deus Ex Machina that she pulls out?
Oh, you've read that too.
I know about that. Yes,
I hope we do get more on that before we get to her Zanpakuto unveiling. And however, as it stands, she's still a really engaging character. Or she's fun to see whenever she and Shinsui are on screen together.
They're such a good dynamic, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So I'd put her in like, I would think Hello Librarian would probably qualify as Hello Nurse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna second that. RGS, do you third that?
I only third that because she kind of relies on knowing on her personality, and I haven't really read Bleach all that much. It kind of does rely on her personality to put her higher.
Let me put the, okay. Let me give set the scene for you here to give you the best. Best moment.
Please tell me it's her introduction to the soul.
Let me set the scene for the best part of her character. When Chad, the guy with the massive arm who is like Ichigo's friend, walks up to like trying to help him out. He sees like this man in a straw hat, like he introduces himself as the third captain.
I have a robot penis.
He's got ninth captain. He's introducing himself as like.
Would you like to be a part of my crew?
Like, he's saying like, you must be a pretty swell guy. We should probably just sit down to drink for a little bit, get to know each other, not deal with this violence. Like he's trying to be really cool about it. To this teenager, and like sakura petals are falling down as he talks, like really dramatically. Like he's he is just the most apathetical character imaginable. Like he tries to deal with everyone. But then you pan up and you see Nanao throwing like a whole bunch of sakura petals from like a basket in the sky to add to that image. And like she is so sick of his entire like cool persona. She says fuck it. She dunks the whole like sakura petal batch onto his face mid conversation.
I love that.
And like he just deals with this, like, God's sake, Nanao. Like, oh, she's amazing.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of cool. So she's like the frustrated straight man.
That's why I said she's the beleaguered assistant.
I'm gonna put her in Devastation for Fornication because, like, I mean, Nanao owns every scene. Yeah, she fainted in front of like Yamamoto, but like the scenes she has and the like assertiveness she puts towards her superiors.
Jarret, what the fuck is this image?
Is a fucking amazing for Nanao.
The one with the fucking duck lips and the horse face. Why did you put that on here? Is it the Bruce Timm design on the rest of the body? Because I'm honestly, I can kind of admit.
Which one is it? I mean, which one specifically?
It's the third one.
A sweater shirt and a skirt.
The paint me like one of your French girls one.
So we've got Alex, RGS, and Kevin into Hello Nurse, and I got me into Devastation. Okay, Jarret, what are your thoughts on Nanao? After all of that we just described of Nanao, what do you think? What are you thinking of her?
I am not gonna lie. Glasses and the short hair is a big weakness for me.
Yes.
Don't blame you.
I mean, Nanao is pretty top tier in Bleach, honestly.
And from what I'm hearing, she's got a.
She may not be stacked, but she definitely has more than enough going for her.
She may not be stacked, but she does attack.
Yes, even though she barely does, but like she says that more through her actions than her like attacks in battle.
She may not have a heavy load, but she's got curves where it counts.
Yep.
Yeah.
She may not have a heavy load, but she knows how to go.
Okay.
It's like comparing. I guess it's like. Okay, so it's like guys. It's like comparing Hermione Granger to Fleur Delacour.
I suppose. But Jarret, okay, considering you're the source of all these images, you know her probably more than most people here do. What are you thinking of now?
Probably kinky.
She's not.
She's probably a closeted BDSM lover.
She's a top, and we all know it.
You know what?
Come on.
I'm gonna have to go with Hello Nurse.
Hello Nurse. Okay.
Hello Nurse.
Again,
RGS.
Glasses and the hair are a weakness.
They absolutely. I agree.
She's got that sexy librarian look.
Do you want to take that again?
Yeah, she's got the sexy librarian look, and that's a weakness for a lot of men, including myself. So I totally understand where Jeff's coming from.
She totally pegs her captains. I don't get that vibe out of her.
That might help things.
Yeah, she absolutely is a top over her captain.
Then
No
put me
question.
down for fornication through devastation.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, because she absolutely is. Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I like a woman who takes charge, and I like a woman who doesn't take shit. So that kind of
no, she really is. Okay, Joseph, thoughts on the now from Bleach?
At the very, very least, and this is a massive low ball. Hello, nurse.
Oh. That's a low ball.
Like lottery type, like lottery levels, devastation to fornication.
Okay, I'm gonna go with lottery levels here, just based off that.
That one's not. Yeah,
last
I just saw the legs.
Last but not least,
the legs are fine.
You're a bit of a deal breaker here, Gizmo. What are you thinking of now?
Legs are fine. We didn't see anything up Main Street.
I like her. Sure. I thought she was fun. I thought she had funny dynamic, like.
Sure.
Putting a superior in his place and shit. I thought that was fucking funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah.
And if I had to have a girl put me in her place, try and put me in my place and remind me who I am, it would be a girl like her.
You know, if Slime was okay, that should be fine.
I wouldn't mind her around the house. I wouldn't mind taking her out of the house. I wouldn't mind taking her out for ice cream, putting a ring on it. And I wouldn't mind putting a ring in a couple other places, if you know what I mean.
Oh!
Is this a clean sweep?
It's sadly not a clean sweep, I will say. But
devastation through fornication.
All right, so
you know it's going to be into some kinky shit.
This is going to be interesting. We have 4 each on devastation and Hello Nurse. We have 4 each on there. So I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I'm gonna put an now above Halabel in devastation and fornication.
That's anybody above her.
Yep.
Anybody above her.
She's not as good as Casca, but she's definitely more of a character that Halabel is. Yeah. All right, next up for Bleach, Kevin, get your explanations ready for Nemu.
Nemu Naguri, aka the lieutenant of Squad 12 and the creation of Mayuri Kurotsuchi.
A.k.a. the daughter of Mayuri Kurotsuchi.
Yes, she is...
Run to the fucking house.
Unfortunately,
Nemu...
Unfortunately, Nemu, who has the issue of since she's, fiercely loyal to Mayuri, to a fault, she doesn't really earn much of actual human interaction.
This house so loyal.
Until much later in the manga, and she often comes off as very unemotional and whatnot. However, she's also ridiculously strong. Like,
oh, absolutely,
she is redonkulous in terms of strength.
She gave birth to like one of the characters, like the Espada, and still survived despite. Okay. Kevin, explain this, please.
Boy.
All right. The fact that Scialopero implanted hit some of his cells in her, so that he could resurrect himself after supposedly dying.
So in other words,
he came right out of her mouth.
So he is essentially like Dragon Ball impregnated her. In other words.
The fucking shit.
This sounds like something from a Ms. Marvel comic book. I feel like I read the sum of the part.
And Nemu, how?
No, that was Avengers 50, I believe.
And
no,
Nemu,
it was Avengers 200.
And Mayuri was able to save Nemu through means that we couldn't see because.
Yeah. Oh no!
They weren't allowed to show that to the audience.
Yeah. Please don't make me think about whatever the fuck he did to his daughter.
They did a great fourth wall joke in the anime.
I mean, I don't know about the image there, like Sonic put down, like of Nemu showing like Uryu her assets. Considering...
poor Uryu.
I mean, like she saved his life in like the Soul Society, didn't she?
Yeah, and she also is saving his life there because he and Renji were poisoned by Scialopero.
Yeah, what is it about fucking Uryu getting poisoned? I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, you forgot that he was poisoned.
Yeah, you forget because like Salazar, like
Yes,
like,
that is actually canon, and she tries to restrain him while Mayuri fixes
great.
him.
Yes. Okay.
And
so where would you?
and
So
her boobs end up being pressed in his face. He's like,
of all of that, where would you put? Of all of this context now, where would you put Nemu? Nemu Kurotsuchi.
Hello, nurse.
Jesus.
I mean, technically, she is in that ballpark because she is like the second in command of the research development and also of that there.
Yep.
I would actually agree with Nemu, but the problem with Nemu for me is that she has no free control of herself and she has no like
Literally
control of her like if her creator Kurotsuchi says die for me, she's like yeah sure, because like in her first appearance, like in her first fight against
Epic Timex says implanted cells. Yeah.
Let me give you some perspective. Kurotsuchi's Zanpakuto, which is the awakened version of his sword, for those who don't know Bleach, is able to paralyze a target and imbue more pain like cells, to the brain. So like your body can't move, but you can still feel the pain. And yet somehow, because Nemu realized how awful this was, she intercepted in between Uryu and her creator. And yet, what did he do after she stabbed him? He stabbed her. He just kicked her because like, how dare you just get in the way of like me trying to like kill a Quincy or like deal with this there. He treats his daughter like shit, and you feel awful for Nemu, honestly. And you realize that she's essentially his surrogate daughter just as a means because he created her like as a biological test subject, which is pretty fucked up. So you really feel so sorry for Nemu, even in her first introduction, because of how he treats her. And even in like the Arankar arc, you still feel that. That hasn't changed. Kurotsuchi is a bastard, and you feel sorry for Nemu.
I mean, hell, Nemu flat out tells Siloperos like, yeah, I'd be useless to you as a hostage. He doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's horrible. So that, I mean, because she can't think for herself oftentimes, but she still has that figure, but she's whim to her creator's wills. I'm gonna put her in Hello Nurse because again, that's
the thing with Nemu, and another thing is like Mayuri actually is quite a deep character, even if he is,
he is,
a bastard.
Yeah, he is a deep character, but like exactly.
Would you really trust?
I'm not excusing his actions. No,
absolutely not.
Would you really trust her after finding out that she was created by that guy?
I mean, I still would, because it would probably give him pleasure. But that makes me even more like fucked up. Like, oh no, like freaking freaking scientist Frieza. No, thank you. No. Okay. Alex, Kevin and I give our thoughts on Nemu. What do you think?
I gotta go with second date material. She's pretty in all the ways that really, she hits in all the right ways, and she doesn't cover up much leg, and that I'm jealous of this watermelon here, but she's.
Do I even want to know?
She seems kind of like not exactly plain, but like the thing, it just kind of.
Yeah, the problem is she's built plain by her creator and her father. That's the problem.
She's built plain. She's got a good figure, but I don't know the personality that well, and honestly, I don't think I.
But don't you feel? I mean, again, I guess you haven't read Bleach, so you don't know. But
I mean, I have read Bleach, and I still don't know.
You feel so sorry. Like Alex. She's like Nemu's one of the most sympathetic characters in all of Bleach, honestly.
Look, I fell in love with the blonde-haired, dark-skinned girl, and now purple hair and like medium boobs aren't doing it for me.
I'm sorry. I think Nemu's a better character than freaking Hollowbell, but that's just me. Okay, Jarret, Hollowbell, you've been posting all these images here. What do you think of her?
We're not talking about Halle Bell. We're talking about Nemu.
Sorry, I was talking about Halle Bell a second ago. Yeah, I'm talking about Nell. Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
Nell.
Nemu.
Okay, Nell is
Nemu.
devastation for fornication. You heard it here, folks.
Nemu Kurotsuchi. For like her full name there.
Why is it that all these characters are going up to fucked up shit? Then again, it's anime. It's anime par for the course.
Bleach is pretty messed up oftentimes.
Yep.
Fair enough. She's cute. Second date material.
Okay.
Just to get her away from her father.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
If you're making that,
Damon, are you among the living?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so if we're making that argument, then I would totally do her and make him watch based on what you guys have said.
No, Alex. Here's the thing. Mayuri would actually sit there and watch and record it.
Okay. So I've moved from second date material to devastation and fornication for Alex. Okay, you were a little bit asleep for a little bit, Damon. What do you think of Nemu Kurotsuchi?
I don't really have an opinion. Sorry about that.
Okay.
We have the images based on Mehtly reacts. Though, what are you thinking based off that alone?
I don't know.
So like 6 out of 10, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, okay. I guess Brett has taken the position that Ben was previously occupying.
I suppose, yeah, because like I feel like Ben was barely like paying attention to this, honestly.
Okay. I do apologize. I'll stick around I'll stick around for the rest of the Bleach characters we're doing, but after this, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we're gonna call it after that.
I got one more character after Bleach that I have to talk about. Only I can.
Okay, we'll stick around.
I'll leave you. Sorry. I'll leave you guys to it. I'll just hop off. Take
care.
Okay.
Right, no worries.
That's all right, man.
Yeah, I got one more character after the Bleach characters. Okay, RGS. Yeah, it's on you.
Right, so that's the thing. She's very easy on the eye. She looks very nice, and I like the amount of leg.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a thigh man. I'm a bit of a
You're
butt
really
man.
you're letting yourself out open here tonight, RDS. Like,
Epic Time X says it better be Rukia. What the fuck?
What just happened?
But that's kind of my issue. Well, she is very easy on the eyes.
Yeah, my stream.
Nice.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right.
My stream died. Hold on a second, guys.
It's still up live.
Yeah, we're live because I'm streaming.
I have lost my entire.
Jarret said said it. He said it. Seamus said Nell. She's confirmed.
No.
Can't take it back, boys. Yep, Nell.
No. I've got it here. It's
devastation by fornication, Nell.
It's still saved. It's still saved. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I love Nell, but again, and I love Neptune, but shut up. I'm not giving that whole like fallacy here. Shut up.
Okay, so let's keep going.
Okay, I've got it here. Yes, I got it here.
Right. So can I continue?
Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Mikey. So she's easy on the eye. She looks very nice, and I like her overall look, especially the Virgin Killer sweater and the swimsuit outfit with the dress, not the dress, the skirt. I always like that stuff. But the issue is that she is very beholden to her father, and I think that is a bit of a turn off.
Daddy issues.
It's the daddy issues. Yeah, I mean, I have my own issues, not to brag, but that's the thing. I don't think I'd really want to deal with someone who's going to be beholden to their dad. It's kind of like it's kind of cruel. If the best case scenario is teaching her to be more independent, then absolutely, hello nurse. But
yeah, but that's the most literal sense, considering her origins.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like teaching a person common sense. And then there's teaching a person fucking common sense.
Fucking common sense, yeah. But that is the thing. If we're going for the appeal, then it's Hello Nurse. But if we're going for like all round, then it would have to be Second Date. This is one you have to work on.
Right.
Very much.
Anywho, last but not least, or no, wait, second to last.
Yeah, we got it. So second, was it Second Date or 6 out of 10? Do you give RDS?
I said second date because this one you definitely have to work on.
Okay, so Joseph.
I have to go with 6 out of 10.
Oh, okay. All right, not
Okay.
bad. All right, Gizmo. Last but not least.
Yeah,
No, wait,
hearing all this, while I still feel like at some point it is run for the hills because of who her fucking father is, or creator, to be more accurate. I feel like this could work if you tried, being with her, but the thing is, you really gotta put in the work, like it's been said. Like, not only do you gotta teach her about freedom, you gotta teach her literally how to live. I don't know if I don't think I've seen
The
her-
Optimus Prime voice stays on during sex with her, because freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Hikaku and Chica have been working on that.
You will learn of my free ways, by force if I have to.
So what, are you gonna be Bender?
Her darkest tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather not hear that. Like going there. Like, okay, all right.
I feel like I would shoot it. Yeah. I would have to say, I wouldn't say. I would have to say the worst would be. I wouldn't say no, but.
Okay, but where would the best be? Like, where would your average be?
The best, man. At the
best
right below sexy Gruntilda, on a good 6 out of 10.
Okay, so a good 6. I'm gonna put that on a good 6. Okay, so in total we have 1 devastation through fornication, 2 hello nurse, 2 second date material, and 3 it's a second date good 6 out of 10. So based off these logics, I'm gonna put her at the. I hate to do this for the Ben 10 fans, but Nemu is at the top of second date material.
Yeah,
she's averages.
I gotta say, so
like I said,
Sonic says. Sonic 30655 says I put her on I Can Fix Her tier.
Oh,
That is not a tier for
God,
me.
no, do not say that. No,
that's Korsuchi tier. No. Oh, no.
But that is the problem with her. You would have to spend a lot of time with her just to get her to act normal.
I gotta go to the bath. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Kevin, explain to me why Orihime is such a great character for like the next minute.
Fornication.
Orihime Inoue, aka one of Ichigo's closest friends, and the one he ends up getting with it by the end of the series. She has one of the biggest racks in all of the show. Oh, she has such a caring personality. She will go through heaven and hell, just to beat up whoever or kidnap
7 in hell
you, just in the name of saving you and whatnot, as proven by her willing to brave Soul Society to help save Rukia with Ichigo, Chad, and Uryu. Oh, and she's also very self-sacrificing, and however, she comes off as supposedly dim-witted, but in reality, she's actually very academically smart, mostly due to the fact that after her parents had.
She's academically smart. She's just kind of dim.
No, as in she's a bit zany. She's kind of silly.
Oh, okay.
Airheaded, bubbly.
Like, she comes off as very silly, but in reality, she's actually not as dumb as most people would think she would be. Plus, she kind of needs to study hard and whatnot so she could receive funding since she lives by herself. Unfortunately, her parents were kind of a-holes, so her brother had taken her away from them. And they ended up living together, and sadly, her brother died in an accident, and leaving behind a snowflake earring, or a snowflake hair accessory that she wears every so often.
Yeah, the thing is, she was at the time but when she got that gift, she wasn't happy with it, and then like her brother left, and then he died not long after. So she ties those like hairpins to like her brother, like her guilt towards like making him feel bad at that point. Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
I need to find some
bad.
official art of this character because everything, all the fan art gives her this really derpy looking face.
Okay, the thing about the thing about Orihime is if she's not known as Bread Girl, which she is, she's known as being the top heaviest shonen character of all time.
There's still Rangiku for that stiff
Oh
competition.
yeah.
And the thing is like, and
The
she's
top
leak
heaviest
spinning girl.
protagonist of all time. Rangiku is a side character.
Oh, and also Orihime is known as Leak Spin Girl.
Yes, she's the one who
she
originated
is.
the
Literally in the second episode of the show.
I thought it was the third actually.
Nope.
I thought it was the third.
No way.
The second episode of Bleach was when like Ruki was teaching Ichigo how to fight that like
and that's when Orihime.
No. Let me finish it. The second episode was when he fought the like Hollow with that kid in the playground. The third episode was when like Orihime was introduced and the whole thing that
I don't mean to Seamus.
Or is this the manga I'm thinking of specifically?
No. Second episode, second and third episode focus on Orihime's whole shtick. Like
Oh my god, Orihime looks like she belongs in Wano. And that image there, like the last one Jarret posted, she looks like she belongs in Wano from One Piece. And we're a long fucking way to get into One Piece. But I'm gonna gush when I get there. But we're going ways off from One Piece.
I'm back. What I miss?
We're in leak spin territory.
Orihime is best girl. Do not mess with her. Death by fornication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very much agreed.
Okay.
Demonstration for fornication.
Gizmo agrees. Okay, Jarret, have you got anything?
Oh, and unlike Sakura, her healing ability is actually useful consistently.
I don't want to hear the slander to my best girl. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can Sakura heal a severed arm? Can she heal scar tissue?
Fucking Orihime you know it.
If she could heal a severed arm, her husband wouldn't have a stump.
He chose to have that severed arm after Tsunade gave him senju cells there. He chose to give the arm severed.
Epic Time X says universal heat death through fornication. Yes.
Here's something else to think about.
He chose to have the arm severed. He chose not because Naruto got that revived with senju cells. Sasuke said, "Fuck you, I'm leaving." He chose to not have that arm brought
Here's
back.
something else to think about. One of them has married the love of his life, and now the two are one of the most happiest couples you'll ever see, and the other one is Sakura and Sasuke.
That's not a good ship. Shut up. It's a good ship. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No.
It's a good ship. Shut up. Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Fuck it.
Shut up.
Fuck it.
L ratio cope and seethe.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
became a MILF instant win.
You're coping.
I'm coping really hard for soccer. I'm coping really hard for soccer right now.
I'd cope right into hell and die.
Right now. You know, the objectively worst manga than Naruto. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Okay. Anyways, okay. We got 3 for
Fuck
from
Nort.
Alex,
All my
Jarret,
homies hate Nort.
and we got 3 for fornication from Alex, Kevin, and Gizmo. Jarret. Orihime Inoue, what are you thinking?
I'm just saying, Sakura would have been happier if she just,
We're talking about Naruto right now. We're talking about Bleach. We're already just in a tangent there. We're talking about Bleach now. All right.
I'm sorry to break y'all's hearts. I cannot stand this character. I rather not go to jail. Thanks.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're just kidding. Oh my god. Because keep this in mind. She there's a time skip in Bleach where she grows up like a year and a half between there. So there's a bit of a time skip.
I've watched a little bit of the earlier Bleach, and I mean I liked Orihime's character, and the thing with her brother was tragic.
Oh, it was great.
Was tragic, but it was kind of heartfelt at the end.
That is tragic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And then she ends up gaining her power, which is immensely useful in many scenarios.
I'm sure there's a lot of girls that watch this anime and got jealous.
But how much have you watched of Bleach then, Jarret, that you're working off?
I have not went back to it. Not because I'm disinterested, just
If you
like I
ever
said, I'm
get
not.
if you ever get interested in it, just read the manga.
I've read the
Okay.
manga. There's a huge amount of padding. I don't know how manga can have filler, but Bleach somehow managed to make it happen.
But as I said, I'm not really a huge anime guy. I mean, I don't dislike it. I'm just
Yeah,
just
fair
go to
enough.
9 Anime. You'll be able to organize the anime that you
based
want
off
to see
based off your knowledge, Jarret, where would you put it, like Orihime, like in this case?
passionate, and love-making devastation through fornication.
Wow. Okay. RGS. We got
Right,
Alex,
so this is the
Jarret,
thing.
Kevin,
I think
and
this actually
Gizmo agreeing
does
with this.
need watching a
I
lot
mean,
of Bleach
Orihime
to have
is
a
able to
good
keep his man in
opinion.
line and at
It's
arm's
better to-
length.
The thing is with the thing is with Bleach, it's mostly better to just read the manga than watch.
It
the
absolutely
anime.
is. Orihime is like not okay. Beside the fact that most anime adaptations are terrible, like
was
One
it
Piece,
9
Naruto,
anime?
and
Yeah,
One
9
Piece,
anime.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay, the only exceptions are most recent anime like My Hero Academia, Black Clover, and like Modern One Piece, and like Spy's Family, and all
Black
that.
Clover, except for like the first 15 episodes, I think.
But you see what I mean? Like the most modern
Watch it
version
dubbed.
of
Watch it dubbed. Asta's voice is cancer in Japanese.
I'm gonna kill you with my fucking black sword!
You all will have to remind me of what to watch or recommend because I'm pretty sure
okay.
Okay, so there's a show called Neon Genesis Evangelion. That should be your first.
No. It's all based on Jarrett's
Watch
taste.
Queen's Way for the cheesecake.
We'll talk about this later.
No. We can talk about this later.
Yeah.
Okay. As a casual fan of anime, where would you put Orihime?
Me or Jarret?
Oh,
you.
Jarrett's not giving his thoughts yet.
I said Seamus. Let me repeat myself.
Devastation. Sorry. I'm a little bit behind. Okay, RGS.
Passionate, love-making, devastation.
Yeah, sorry.
through
I'm
fornication.
sorry. I'm sorry, Jarret.
Okay, right. Let me abridge this because I was interrupted quite a
You
bit.
couldn't
but
hear you
it's
throw all
nobody's
the
fault.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I thought Jarret didn't give his thoughts. RGS. I'm sorry.
No, it's completely fine. Here's the
Mikey.
thing. Nah, no worries. I don't mind. I think it does require watching Bleach to have a better opinion than I do have. But all I'll say is this: you don't need to worry when you bring her home to mum, because she seems like she will not embarrass you, and she seems like she's just a relatively fun person to be around, and she looks nice.
You also don't have to worry about her getting fat because all that goes to her titties anyway.
She's like anime. She's like anime Mary Jane Watson.
It all goes to your boobs. Like, what's that lesbian character in Bleach called again? Like, she like
I don't
literally
remember.
mentions that
Master, my breasts keep getting bigger. Good.
It's like One Piece in here. Honestly, it really is. Anyways, aside from the other shonen series, there. Okay.
In case for order landing, reach for Orihime's big tits.
Okay. RGS, where would you put her outside of massive mahangas?
All right. Obviously, other than her massive mahangas, she obviously looks nice. She's very wholesome. Obviously, the kind of woman you could probably see yourself marrying. So I guess I do agree with Jarret, where it goes in devastation through
Holy
fornication.
shit! I can't believe it, but Orihime might have a clean sweep. Okay, Joseph, where are you thinking of Orihime?
I feel bad.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
He's the Ulquiorra of the group. Oh my god.
No, the reason I feel bad. No sweep.
No sweep. Oh shit. Oh, okay, what are you putting
an
there?
explanation. I'm gonna put her in the friend zone because.
Oh my god!
No,
you monster!
What the fuck?
No, I have.
You be crying tonight.
No, I have a reason. Hear me out, guys.
Wherever hearing you.
I don't want to.
I'm listening.
Him.
Ichigo, he's referring to.
But Ichigo ain't her fucking husband.
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
All right.
he is.
Actually, yeah.
In the context of like that's like saying like I don't want to fuck Hinata because Naruto would like whip karama tales of
Dude,
ass
fuck
on.
Hang
Naruto.
on, I thought-
Naruto doesn't matter in this situation. I would happily cuck Naruto.
You see what I mean? Like again, in that case, Ichigo doesn't fucking matter.
I thought he got with Rukia.
Ichigo doesn't fucking matter. Heck, we're gonna get to Rukia soon, and we'll talk about Rukia.
No. With Ichigo, I would feel bad, but with Naruto, fuck Naruto.
Yeah.
No, I love Naruto. Shut up.
Look, I'm fucking.
Naruto is a fucking asshole.
Look, I'm going after.
I'm like the one Naruto stan in this entire group, and it makes me very
No,
sad.
you can like Naruto. That's not the issue. But I would.
It's my sense. If she wasn't married, I would definitely.
But the thing is,
we're not taking married into account here.
Yeah, if we were, she wouldn't even be in the running there. Like if her entire character, I say that and I put Yor from Spy's Family in there, but it was an arranged marriage, so that's like a here and a butt. But
yes.
She's like not she's not defined by her marriage. She's defined by her
we're also
character.
we're also not taking this is not a situation where her
Sonic's 3065 is saying in this situation Nitorari's banned.
Yeah, so you can
outside of her marriage, where would you put Orihime outside the friend zone? If you want to put her there, that's fine.
I mean, even if she wasn't married, the second problem, I see her as a sister.
I don't.
Considering that she had a brother there, I don't blame that knowledge though. Yeah, I don't blame that.
I'm Sweet Home Alabama-ing this shit. And if she's my sister, I gotta say, I'm driving a couple of miles east.
Okay. What he means by that is he was actually really attached to the whole connection she had with her brother in her introduction. If you remember that was really powerful.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm still taking her to Pound Town.
Shut up,
I like that. I like that relationship too.
We've been waiting.
Anyway.
Gizmo has been seething for his opinion. So tell us.
Sonic
Joseph,
says, "I think of all the girls here as single and not in love with anybody." Yeah, you pretty much have to.
Where are you going to put Orihime? After that knowledge of marriage doesn't matter in terms of long games shown, because again,
devastation through motherfucking shitting, assing, Jesus Christing, pogo sticking, fornication.
Okay, AVGN.
Cunt thrusting, dick busting, ball slathering,
fucking piece of dog shit. This tier list is a diarrhea coming to my dick. This tier list is appealing as a fucking fucking sewer rat shit.
Okay, so since the majority all want Death by Susu from Orihime, where are we?
No. Again, Joseph's opinion matters.
We're not letting Joseph bring the average down here, guys.
Joseph, tell us what it is, because again, you've made your point clear. Where do you think in this case?
No, I was just gonna say prayer below Casca.
So
okay.
Majority rules.
Okay, Gizmo, where would you put Orihime then?
Right above Revi.
I was thinking in the tier list, not just above characters, in the whole tier list. Where would you put her?
Did I just say?
No, he said devastation through fornication.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! We have a full sweep. 8 out of 8. I would agree. Orihime is is a top tier character. So, given the full sweep, I'm sorry, she's above Bayonetta.
We can't put her above Bayonetta.
No. It's an 8 out of 8. No, it's
okay. You know what? Fair.
Seamus, I disagree. Orihime isn't gonna make me the little spoon.
But the thing is, everyone agreed. Everyone agreed in the same tier, whereas not everyone agreed with Bayonetta.
Wait, we are getting to Rukia after all. Maybe that's a solid maybe.
Anyway, now we're on Rangiku.
We're on the lieutenant of Squad 10. Rangiku, the character with the largest midriff in anime history next to freaking Hollow All right, Kevin. Explain who Rangiku is for those of you who don't
Matsumoto. It is the lieutenant of Squad 10 directly under Toshiro Hitsugaya. Her Zanpakuto is known as Hanako, which essentially turns itself into ash whenever she uses
So
it.
it's translated as ash cat, right?
Yes. And
Ash Ketchum.
essentially it can cut you with the ashes it
God damn it, Jarret.
it transforms into. Oh, it looks to be as though she looks to be a flawless beauty. However, there's obviously like a little mole underneath her bottom lip.
That makes her even more
That
flawless.
makes it better.
I hate to say it's
Just like Bayonetta.
For the
lazy.
Okay, for the sake
She's
of this
somewhat
tier list,
lazy. However, she has a big heart and tries to care for each of the lieutenants and whatnot.
She also got a couple of other things.
She has a big heart underneath those giant boobs. She needs that big cleavage to put that heart.
I will say this for the tier list. I will say this for the tier list, which is canon, by the way, to Bleach. She is the top to Inohei's bottom, by the way. She topped like Orihime in canon.
Yep.
I need to be involved in this threesome.
Yes, like the thing is, like, okay, for context, Orihime offered Hitsugaya and Matsumoto's like house like to live in while they were like living in the realm of the living. And during that time, Rangiku said, "Fuck it, I'll have a bath in your house." I'm like, it's like Orihime's like, "Okay, fine." And then when she came out, she said, like, what are your thoughts about this Ichigo guy? It's like, he's like kind of cool. She like says, fuck that. She rides on top of her, holds her arms to the ground and says, okay, you have to admit your true feelings to him if you really mean it. And she says this with a towel over her rack. Honestly, she tops over the top of that there.
Actually, the towel's not even on her.
The point being
not at that point it wasn't.
She tops Inoue, like literally in the story. All right, so like based off logic alone, she's top tier character.
She
like,
also
above everyone else.
She also has a thing for Gin Ichimaru. Okay.
Gin's a bag of crazy. Let's get that
straight. Who was trying to get at a part of herself that was taken from her from a bunch of goons who were working for Aizen.
Okay, not that I'm complaining about the bunny soup, but what the fuck is this?
Okay, with all that logic and like canon in mind, Kevin, where would you put Rangiku?
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
He topped my Bleach Death by Snoo Snoo.
I agree. Like she's Death by Fornication. Like,
okay, yeah, that's one I have to agree has to be above Bayonetta. Because for as good as Bayonetta is, she is not hauling around on that level.
Holy shit. Okay, Jarret, thoughts on God dang it, it closed again?
Are you trying?
Damn it.
Seamus, are you shopping? Are you shopping for anime body pillows of all of these characters? I'm not gonna judge you. I might.
No, I'm not. I will confirm that. I've only got two body pillow covers in my house, and
one of them take a shit again. I just went out to get batteries.
One of them is. I've got two body pillows there, like covers, and one of them is the last character on our tier list tonight. All right.
The stream has been brought to you by Documaros.net.
Okay, so we got like me, Alex.
Sponsor us, Documarkers.net.
Okay, so we got me, Alex, Kevin, and RGS in Death by Fornication. Jarret, thoughts on Matsumoto?
Booba.
Goo goo gaga.
Five. Yes, five there. Okay. Joseph. Matsumoto.
It's milk time.
I'm gonna. Okay. Here's something out of left field.
I'm a big fan of milk. I'm like Bizarro Edward Elric.
Yes.
In that I can't do I can't do alchemy, but I have a short temper. You're like a reverse Laharl. He like is scared of like large boobs, and you like embrace them practically.
By the way, the only thing I will say is goo goo gaga.
Yeah, no, I put you in
Anyway,
the top tier RGS for that reason alone. But okay, Joseph, your thoughts on one? You said you have you said it like yeah. You
what I said.
what did you say then?
Get the strap on.
Okay.
Oh, Death by Snoo Snoo. I see.
Death by Snoo Snoo 6. Okay. Last but not least, Gizmo. You are like a. This is the other. Okay. Tell us what you say before I say it. For Rangiku.
I could be that other guy and also obviously say that she's a devastation through fornication. I was gonna say devastation through proclamation for a second there.
Epic Time X says breasts. I'm not gonna read all of that.
You know what? After all that though, I am gonna be that guy. So devastation through fornication.
Oh my God! It's another clean sweep, but I'm gonna say this: she's above Orihime. There's no question.
I gotta quote Sir Mix-a-Lot's other hit song. Put him on the fucking glass.
Yeah, another clean sweep. Who would have thought that Bleach has top tier wives? Except
put
that, like,
them in the coffin, considering they're technically dead.
No, okay. Orihime is still the one.
Living dead girl.
We have the first character that Kubo had designed for the series, Rukia Kuchiki.
Rukia Kuchiki, the first women character that we introduced Soul Society. Everyone, okay, Kevin, tell us about Rukia Kuchiki.
Rukia's
Coochie. Tell us about Rukia's Coochie.
Yes.
Do I look like I'm? Do I
want to know
look
more about Rukia's Coochie.
Do I look like I'm close enough to Renji to ask that question?
No, you're not. Okay, Rukia.
To find out more of Rukia's Coochie, consult Rule 34 or Rukia.
Anyway, Rukia was from the Rukon district of, and was a very poor person.
I like petite girls.
And was a childhood friend of Renji Ibarai. She would then find later on, as they ended up in Soul Academy to learn how to become Soul Reapers and whatnot, she would become She would be adopted by the prestigious Kuchiki clan, and would be the adopted younger sister of Byakuya Kuchiki. Her Zanpakuto is called Sode no Shiroyuki, which is an ice Zanpakuto.
I thought it was Sode no Mai Sukichi, isn't it?
No.
Epic Time Mix in the Twitch chat says breast.
I like the fact that we had like two like heavily breast characters, and then we had like a Rukia, which is like she's as flat as a cutting board, but we still love her regardless.
Yeah. No, she's not as flat as
she's got curves, and I like them petite girls.
No, shut up! Kevin has to explain who Rukia is. Like,
anyway, a Rukia is one of the most important characters to the series. He's alongside Renji, Chad, Uryu, Orihime, Ichigo.
Oh yeah,
and whatnot.
She's like the second main character introduced in the entire series.
She for all intents and purposes is the deuteragonist. And also, even though people have tried to ship her with Ichigo, they are more like, friends.
I could totally see that. If it wasn't for Orihime, I could totally see those two together.
But I don't get too involved in shipping.
Do not tell me how sad it was to see, like, okay, for those of you who have not read the end of the Arc arc, at the very end, like, this could have been the end of Bleach as a whole. Like, at the very end, like, Ichigo is standing outside of his clinic, the very same place he met Rukia. She's standing behind him, standing by him, saying like she appreciates everything she does, and she says goodbye to him because Ichigo lost all his Soul Reaper powers, and he sees her disappear before her eyes, meaning that she's exactly what she was said to be, like an invisible warrior against the Hollows. He can't perceive her anymore. It's so tragic. Like, Orihime doesn't have that. She lived along the living before, and Rukia was like someone who like changed Ichigo's life. He gave him the chance to save his family and like change his entire life to become a Soul Reaper and open that path there. Like, Rukia is like instrumental for Ichigo's development. Absolutely.
Yep. And that's also why she was the one to give back his Soul to get back his Soul Reaper powers.
Oh
when
no,
they,
she awoken them, but like honestly, like he had to awaken his powers all on his own, didn't he?
Yep. Yep, but she was the one to stab him with the sword.
Yeah, well, like exactly. That's the thing. But like Ichigo stole all her powers because again of his spiritual pressure. But that's just other point. Okay, all of that aside, and also because of what Rukia did against the Ninth Espada. Like the Ninth Espada fight with Rukia was one of the best in that, one of the best fights in that entire goddamn long ass arc. No question.
And another thing is that Rukia used to be the third seat of Squad 13 in under Ukitake.
Joseph, if that's NSFW, you need to delete that. Okay, good.
It's not.
It's a documentary.
Anyway,
it's
as I was saying,
it's not. Don't worry.
By the Lost Agent arc, she became the lieutenant of Squad 13, and as the epilogue states, she became the captain of the squad.
Oh, dude, like her introduction in the Fullbring arc was amazing, though. Like it was a full circle with Ichigo's development, wasn't it?
Yes, and of course she had to be in that arc. She was paired off with Riruka.
All right. So with all that aside, does anyone want to put her Bankai in the images there? Because it's honestly to me.
Yeah, no,
it's beautiful.
It is so beautiful. To me,
gone through all this time.
Even Byakuya says it's beautiful.
To me, it's the most gorgeous Bankai that's ever come out. Like Rukia's Bankai. It was even in fucking Jump Force, that godforsaken, awful game. It was still in Jump Force.
Anyway, Death by Snoo Snoo.
Okay, Death by Snoo Snoo. Okay,
way of saying critical masterpiece.
Based off her character, I agree. So that's 4. Like Gizmo, Kevin, RGS, and myself. That's 4 there.
No, but I have reasoning. I
got girls, man.
Okay, explain it to me, RGS. Then, what's your reasoning for Rukia being a top tier?
So, I like women who are assertive. I like women with character. I might like women with big assets, but I do not neglect women with small assets. And honestly, Rukia is just like a really interesting character overall. I actually quite like a lot of her stuff. I think if she was the main character of Bleach, I would read it.
Yeah, totally.
She is one of the main.
She's like really good.
She is one of the main characters of the series. She's just not,
No, but like what I'm saying is that if you had a whole book about Rukia and whatever shit she goes on with Ichigo and whatever, I would read it because I'd be interested in the
honestly.
drama.
But keep this in mind: if Rukia was not imprisoned by the Soul Society, like at that point, that Soul Society arc would not have had the weight as it did. Like because
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm just saying if you give Rukia her
you see what I mean? Like the point is, like even despite that, she was a deep character that you wanted to see rescued by Ichigo, even at that point. That's the point, right? Yeah, exactly. Like she was such a good character at that point that you wanted to see her not die, and you wanted to see Ichigo do it because again, like she changed his life, and he wanted to owe that debt to her. Even if it took like so long to do so, and like he almost was a death's door multiple times. That speaks a lot to Ichigo's character and like how he owes Rukia's debt to like her saving his family's life essentially by letting her lend her Soul Reaper powers, even though they were more so than borrowed. But yeah, okay, so we got 4 on there. Yeah,
okay.
Rukia's like okay, all right, Kevin. All right, we got like a me. Kevin, then we got me, Kevin, RGS, and my
okay. So I gotta say this. So, yeah, I like her personality from what I've remembered of Bleach over the years. She's not as drop dead gorgeous as some of the other girls.
Oh, shut up!
Excuse me.
No.
Up in the top of the list, but. Oh yeah, Epic Time X says devastation by fornication. I have to say it exaggeratedly because he
that's how I read it.
Spelled it out.
I put an exclamation mark at the end.
But I have to say, like for as great as Bountiful Boobage is like there's something to be said about a girl who you can you can like get your entire mouth around them, you know?
Yes.
What
So-
the fuck, dude? What?
Oh shit, it's getting spicy in here.
Well, now.
So
Holy shit, it's getting
so
spicy.
yeah. So if we want to have a full range, Bleach has a full range, and we can.
So did my Ukishino. Like freeze the topic right there.
Oh, Dre, I got something to say.
Freeze the topic right there. All right. Okay.
So, I gotta say, yes, I'm not gonna be able to put. I literally cannot put her above Bayonetta.
No.
But it's in the same. Is it in the same tier at least?
Same tier, abso-fucking-lutely. Above Bayonetta, fuck you.
I will keep that in mind. Okay, so we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joseph, what are you thinking there for Rukia Kuchiki?
She's definitely waifu material, so DTF.
Oh, what does that mean though for those
Down the fuck.
Yes, but what does that mean?
Okay. That is pretty much that. Okay. All right, Gizmo, it's down to you. What do you think?
I wouldn't put her high in Devastation through fornication, but I would put her there regardless. I don't think she's above Randy Core or
all right. So once a fucking again, a clean sweep in Devastation for fornication. Did Kuba write good female characters and none of us realized? Okay. We have one
right.
All right. We have one person who said they're below Bayonetta, but what everybody else think? Is she above?
No, she's not above Bayonetta.
No. I think Bayonetta is above, but that's just because Bayonetta is already a good character.
The only reason I put Matsumoto and Orihime is because they had a more of an average. But the thing is, Rukia got 7 out of 7 for that in an average. But again, Bayonetta got like a 5 or 6 on average in that top tier there. So
anyway, let's move on.
Girls.
Anyway, let's move on to the captain of Squad 2.
The captain of Squad 2.
Soifang.
The leader of the assassination squad, Soifang.
The
other short stack of the group that right. Okay, Kevin, tell us about Yoriichi's after this. I'm jumping the gun. Soifang.
I mean,
tell
she
us about
is.
Soifang.
To the fillers of Bleach, she is essentially the loyal simp of Yoriichi. However,
she looks like headphone jack girl.
Simp is putting it lightly.
That's not all there is to her. She's a very tough and abrasive person, and who really will let you know when she has a problem with you.
So always.
God, I appreciate honesty.
And her Zanpakuto is known as Suzume Ebachi, which when she hits you in the same general area of your body twice, it doesn't need to be the exact same spot. It could be the same area on your front and your back. That kills you instantly. Her Bankai is known as Jakuho Raikobin, which turns that little itty bitty needle she has into a gigantic rocket launcher. She's not a fan of She's not a fan of using it, and because one, the recoil is so absurd to the point where she had to anchor herself to a building during fake Karakura Town just to use it, and it's way too big for her to conceal in her clothing. And so it's not a stealth weapon at all. She mostly prefers fighting with Shunko, which is a form of hand-to-hand combat in Bleach.
Well, the entire point is sorry, I'm back by the way. The entire point of Squad 2 was the assassination squad. Like they made themselves known without being known. Like no one knew they existed practically.
Yeah. Except for
what's her name again?
Their cohort. Soifang.
Spell that for me.
SOI space FONG.
Soifang.
Yep.
She
Yes,
has
that's it. Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful back
Her
muscles.
her aesthetic, like she is like the character that is
Fucking-
defined based on her defined back muscles.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that, but she needs more tricep. I take that back. I'm getting a good dose of side boob here.
Yeah, she barely has any boob though. That's the
What?
thing.
Yeah,
What
yeah, but
the
that
f-
yeah, and
It's
yet
how she shows it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Here's the. I'm gonna spoil this guys for you here because again, this is important for her development. When she was actually living and trying to aspire to the second squad, the secret squad, she lived up to Yororichi, which is the character we're gonna like tier list later. She actually tried her damnedest for years to live up to Orohime's shadow, but sadly, even at that Yororichi, that's what I meant. Yes. Yoriichi, even despite all her efforts, she still fell under her shadow, even into the modern day of Bleach, which is kind of tragic when you think about it. Like she tried to exceed her idol and even emulate her aesthetically, and yet she still failed to do so. So, like, there's a bit of a tragic nature to that there. But Kevin, as the Bleach stan, where do you put Soifon?
I'm gonna be very redundant tonight, aren't I?
No, well, I mean, okay, we've been talking about Bleach for like the past hour, so you've been pretty good on this, honestly.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
I gotta go Hello
Really?
Nurse, personally.
Okay, so we
That's
got
fair.
like okay. Any reason for that underscore there, Kevin?
What do you mean underscore? I'm not the
Yeah,
one.
because
You mean
again,
Alex,
like
don't
I mean,
you?
like you know what I mean, like Alex, my bad. You know what do you mean like by that?
Okay, so she's got like she does have nice back muscles. And see, that's just unfair because you've just put her outfit onto Chell's body from Chell from
World
World
Eldorado.
Eldorado, yeah.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, like, you can say that you can say that they were like released around the same time frame. But here's the thing.
No, I'm not. No, I'm talking about this specific piece of fan art. The second to last.
The one that Jarret posted. Yeah, like,
and
it's
this
tough to be a
that
god.
face is
because
really
you got back
stupid.
muscles to throw a bod. Yes.
Yeah, those.
I mean,
she has a nice back. Like, she has, she's got some stuff going on. I don't mind it. She's got that nice petite figure, but the thing is like I can't get over the fucking tails.
Okay, no, that's not that. You mean the twin
I
tails
think
on
that's
her hair?
yeah,
that
a headband thing.
it reminds me of fucking headphone jack girl from My Hero Academia.
Oh, Jiro. Oh, Jiro.
Yeah.
Jiro's great. What are you talking about? Shut up.
Her ears are really weird.
Yeah, but those aren't her ears. That's her hair. I fucking love Purple Heart for the same reason. I'm not gonna like
okay.
deal with this shit
So
Anyway.
seriously though, I can't like the
yeah. Hello, nurse for
okay,
Alex.
Hello, nurse. I can't go any higher than that.
I'm honestly gonna agree with Kevin because again, I loved Soifon the moment I met her because the point is her aesthetics are great and because of her being the second in command and let's be frank. For those of you who don't know, her Bankai, which in Bleach is the most powerful like version of their sword that can be pertained, is a goddamn nuclear missile.
Yeah, like I said, a rocket launcher.
As the head of the secret society of the Soul Society arc, like the assassination squad, to have a Bankai that is essentially the complete opposite of that is fucking hilarious to me. And like goes and shows her flashiness off and it goes to show her characterization of as her trying to be like her idol, like Yororichi, in a lot of ways. And in
I
the
have
Soul,
to wonder what Yororichi's Bankai would be like in that case.
and that's the mystery of it. We don't even know she wields a Shikai. That's the
I mean,
mystery.
she lost her Zanpakuto a while ago.
Yeah, we don't know if Yororichi.
That's a good one.
But the point being is she idolized Yororichi to the point of emulating her, and even like the tragedy of her not being able to surpass her, even though she almost killed her multiple times with her Zanpakuto, like the bee sting, which is a really cool for those of you who don't know, I don't know if Kevin explained this when I was away, but in Bleach, the Shikai, which is the sword, is able to evolve into a Zanpakuto, which is a more glamorized version of a weapon. Soifon's like Zanpakuto is a thimble which she like wields on her finger, and if she stabs you with it, she imbues a butterfly tattoo on you, like on your skin, regardless of where it touches you.
She gives you a tramp
Essentially,
stamp?
she essentially gives you a tramp stamp. Yes. But here's the thing: if she stabs you in the same exact spot that she
Doesn't
stabbed,
necessarily have to be the same spot on your. Doesn't have to necessarily be the exact same spot, just the same spot on your body.
Just the same general area.
The same general area spot on your body, it will kill you instantly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You will die. And yet, she fought against Yoruichi with that, and yet Yoruichi's still, like, even tattooed all over her body, practically, she's still, like, laid waste into her, like, protege. Because, like, let's be honest, like,
so this
is like Yoruichi's protege.
This is looking to me, now you're making the argument. This is looking to me a lot more like Police Girl, but, you know, petite rather than stacked, you know?
Because the point is, like, I got two in. I don't know who put in Death Before Vacation and Hello Nurse. I've got two in there and top there. I'm personally want to put. I actually put her in the top tier. Why? Because honestly, she is a woman that we all look up to, and the thing is, she looks up to a woman that no other woman could even like top. Yoruichi is a class among herself. Let's be frank here. She is like the highest tier of people in the Soul Society, not just like in Bleach, but like in the entire like she's like Kisuke Urahara levels of broken practically.
Anyway, let's
So
go
yeah,
over some other
okay.
opinions.
So we got like Kevin, we got Alex and myself. Okay,
Jarret.
Jarret, where do you put Soifon in this?
That is actually a good question.
Going off her aesthetically.
Yeah, with the fact that like her Zanpakuto is like a needle pen prick bee sting,
went from
apparent,
giving
and her,
you the
and her
finger-
like Bankai is a fucking missile. That's like the polar opposite right there.
She went from giving you the finger to just putting on a copy of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando.
Fuck you, you fucking dick.
Oh, fucking dick.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Always they say everything I create, you piece of shit, you create something.
I can't wait for I can't wait for Jarret's sound. I cannot wait for Jarret's soundboard to be like improved with Bowser's like Jack Black quotes when it comes out like on Blu-ray.
Note it.
Sonic 30655 says she is cool and has a sad story, but I put her on second date material.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. What? Any reason why?
No, he's not. He's in the text.
Oh,
chat.
it's Sonic. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
What about you? What about you, Alex?
No, Alex.
I already said hello, nurse.
We're talking about
losing his
Jarret.
mind.
Okay, so
Jarret.
okay. Jarret, where did you put her again?
I'm not sure if I want to go through devastation for fornication. I'm kind of leaning towards second date material.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're two in there. All right, RGS.
Well, not two on this voice chat, just two in general. Anyway,
RGS. We got two in devastation, one in Hello Nurse, and two in second date. RGS, where are you thinking?
Right, so that's the thing. It does heavily rely on bias if you like your character, and I do think this is one thing where I do need to watch the series to really make a better judgment. But for what you say about her and how cool her actual ability is, and obviously how nice she looks, people would kind of neglect the hair. I think if without the tails, I think her hair just looks really nice.
Twin tails,
and obviously her back muscles and her overall physique is really cool too. I will agree with Hello Nurse, but that's because I don't think I'm of that fan club, if you know what I mean. I recognize the effort and I really like her, but I'm not.
If she had like more more of a muscular physique, like more of a tone mechanics physique.
I don't
Like
know.
with,
For
Casca?
me,
Yeah, like Casca.
To me, she like Soifon has that muscular tone in her back, and not so much as in her front specifically. Because the point is, she's an athletic like master, being like a stealth assassin essentially.
Well, but that's
the
the
point.
thing, Seamus. Your athletic body type could also go for
Okay.
like, the front as well.
I feel like there is some bias. There is some bias there on. Okay, Soifon is not a tomboy. Shut up. No, she's not.
Anyway,
she has the
Joseph,
short
you're
hair.
up. Joseph, you're up.
Just has the hair.
Joseph, what are you thinking for Soifon?
Second date material.
Ooh,
Like, I'm-
3 votes there.
Like,
Last but not least, I'll say Gizmo. Last but not least.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Second date material.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
geez.
Okay. 2 for death by fornication, 2 for Hello Nurse, and 4
Well,
for
you
second
gotta
date
get-
material.
So my archetype for this
You guys gotta remember,
is
she's simping for and only for Yoichi. Like, who else
So
is
my-
she gonna be going after? At this
so-
time?
So based
just
on
for-
Gizmo, that's only in the fillers.
So based on
Okay.
averages, she's in Hello Nurse material, but where does she land? Is she above the Berserk like Playgirl, or is she above
think
the actual Hello Nurse?
No,
What do you
I
think? What do you
think
think?
Just put her at the bottom there.
There's going to be
honestly.
more girls in the future, so for all we know, she might top them.
So like, what are we
Anyway.
thinking? Like right here?
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
right
That's
there.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Anyway,
Alright,
let's move on to Yoruichi Shihoin.
The second to last character in tonight's stream, and the last character for Bleach, Yoruichi Sinoe, the
Shihoin.
queen of
Devastation through
Shinohi.
fornication.
the peak of Bleach women. But Kevin, explain to us who Yoruichi is.
Yoruichi is of the noble Shihoin clan family. In the Soul Society. She was the former squad captain of Squad 2.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah,
she
I
has
agree.
a very
Joseph.
playful nature. Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
She has very playful nature, or often and likes to play around with her former lieutenant.
Oh, I don't know if we could show that.
Yeah, I don't think we should. That.
I mean, there's
Oh,
no
God.
there's no nudity.
No.
Anyway, as I was saying, so she really likes to play around with a close friend of hers, Kisuke Urahara, who used to be part of the stealth squad before becoming the former head of Squad 12. And she also likes to mess around with Byakuya Kuchiki, even playing with him at times.
Yeah, that whole point, like in the bridge, says like they were playing Shunpo, and like, you remember that point where like she tried to run away with Ichigo, and that he thought he cut her. It's like, did you really think you could beat me with a Shunpo like that? And then like Yoruichi was like good like 300 meters away, saying, "Did you really think you could beat me with a Shunpo like that?" And like she like claimed that he trained Ichigo to learn Bankai in 3 days, and they said, "Fuck it, let's execute like Rukia in 2 days." Fuck you, Yoruichi, and yet Ichigo still like freaking tanked that
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. That was so
and
fucking cool.
And Yoruichi is actually a really great mentor. Yes, that is what she used to look like when she was just.
Yeah. They called her Mr. Yoruichi back then, by the way, because
Yes.
man voice. Yes,
Yes.
Mr. And so when like she revealed
Her
herself
man
to like
voice is the
Ichigo,
same. Her man and voice is literally the same as Kurotsuchi's voice in the dub.
No one suspected a thing. And then when she revealed herself to Ichigo, like when she saved his life, it's like she went all full dude. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You're a woman the whole time?
Yep.
No kidding. She actually like revealed herself to Ichigo without any clothes on. Like, there's no even kidding about that.
So yeah,
full parade spread, everything.
And among the Bleach characters, she is considered the fastest master of Shunpo, aka Flash Step. Aside from, of course, Ichigo and whatnot.
Yeah, Ichigo's pretty fucking broken, isn't he?
Yes.
I mean, that's anime protext for you through sheer willpower.
So,
he's able to become
you know,
faster.
so I was gonna say,
but then there's all the other powers she gets, and also because she becomes full cat girl in like the final, 1,000-year Blue War.
Oh, and even though she doesn't have her Zanpakuto anymore, she's more than capable of putting up a fight with her hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah,
She's the
absolutely.
master of Shunpo.
Considering that she like laid waste to Soifon. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
She laid waste to Soifon, decimated Yami, held
She
her
stood
own
her own
against
against Aizen.
Aizen.
Yeah.
And we'll get to what she does later in Thousand Year Blood
She turns
War.
full cat girl, like full lightning cat girl. It was in Jump
Yeah,
Force.
she goes full ape shit.
It was like
Asken.
she goes full lightning cat girl, and it's amazing. Like, do you remember that whole meme like online where she does like the whole like downward dog stretch?
Yeah,
like,
she
as
does
a
the
cat
big
girl?
stretch.
That memed hard on Twitter when like that came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold
she
on,
is like,
hold on. Did you say downward dog?
yeah, she downward
She
dogged
does
as
the
a
big
cat.
stre-
She
she does
she
the
did she down
cat
she
and dog
downward
big
dogged as a
stretch.
cat girl. Yes, she did actually.
Right.
Did
Okay.
That.
So because of that, I gotta take a phrase from my boy Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. Downward fucking dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, death by Stu.
Yeah. Okay. So Kevin's. I'm gonna have to agree.
way.
Yoruichi is the best Bleach girl, hands down. There's no even if ands or buts. She is the best Bleach girl.
Alex.
Okay, so
What
I
do you
was
mean
about
right
to
there?
say that my idea, the archetype I have in mind when I think of like the petite, trim, muscular girl is somebody like Yukina from Kabanari of the Iron Fortress, or maybe somebody like a little bit beefier like Makiyoze from Fire Force. But you know what? This one works. This one works too. She has more shoulder muscle. She has more arm muscle.
shoulders.
You know,
She's just
she
so
has
wise.
aside from this
also-
one where she's drawn like a fucking twig. Like, she has more defined musculature, and she has a real nice abdomen. And so, you know, I'll put her above the last one, and say, hey, yeah.
Devastation.
Relax your anus.
All right, Jarret, your thoughts on cat girl Yoruichi? Go on.
Seamus, you know damn well that cat girls are my damn weakness.
Okay, Yoruichi. Yoruichi is like a step above cat girl. She's like a panther girl. She is a panther girl.
Okay.
Practically.
Okay. Now we are going beyond the. I'm looking.
We're almost done here. We've got this one and one more to do, and then we'll be done. So
I'm just saying, like, these images are going beyond the original. Well, because now we've literally pasted her head onto Bunny Girl from MHA's body, but
I don't know. I just looked the images. I can't do Q&A too.
That's fine.
The point is, Jarret, where would you put Yoruichi, the panther girl herself? Not even
Death by Snoo.
Not even like cat girl. She's panther girl.
He said death by Snoo.
Yeah, like okay, all right.
And
so,
seriously, like brown
RGS,
sugar, why does it taste so
RGS,
good?
Where are you at for Yoruichi?
Honestly, yeah, I can tell why people really like her. Obviously, she's kind of the quintessential Bleach girl. Even if I do have a bias towards Rukia, I am willing to put that bias aside to say that she is the best.
Yeah. Oh shit! Wow.
Oh, by the way,
Joseph
Yoruichi also shares the same voice actress as Luca and Faye Valentine.
Oh,
nice. Top beyond the chart, goes beyond the chart.
Yeah, BOZ. Okay, so she's above Bayonetta in Jarrett's mind. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, Joseph, Yoruichi Sinoe, what are you thinking?
Let's just say what I want to say will definitely get us banned on every continent in the world.
Okay, then. So death by Snoo. Got it.
Yes. Okay. Last but not least, Gizmo.
What about mommy? I mean, what about my kitty? I mean,
just okay. So we can rule
devastation
out
through fornication. Well,
Okay. I think with all that said, it is without a doubt that Yoruichi is at the very top.
All right, then.
Given even beyond Bayo, Orihime, no, Yoruichi is at the top. Okay, so
not at the top. Okay, hey, so I can't put her above of the bountiful boobage.
Yeah,
but she okay, so like below
Yeah, there you go. No, yeah, right there.
Below Bayonetta.
No, yeah.
Below Bayonetta.
No, right there's
Right there.
Oh, dude, even though I think she's a better character than both of those, but you know what? Okay, what can I do?
I got a better chance
Anyway,
of
I'm
doing
gonna
Hime
go
and
now
One
because
Piece
it's
than I
getting
do,
real.
Yoruichi.
All right.
Because it's around like 1:30 where I'm
Okay,
at.
okay,
We got
okay.
one more character though. One last one.
Last but not least, tell me, does anyone recognize this character?
He's
yes, I recognize I recognize your fucking profile picture image.
The character looks familiar. I think I've
Anyway,
seen
like
him
I said, I'm
in-
gonna go now, so I'll talk to you guys.
Where would you put him, though?
See you, Kevin.
Where are you putting his? Oh,
you're damn right. Honestly, okay, I won't lie. This is a bit of a self-insertion.
Look, I'd rather not go to jail.
This is like a self-insertion, shameless marketing for my mascot for my future YouTube channel. This is a character called Batome, a character that is an android that I created based off a Twitch bot text to speech aspect of me roasting me hardcore. I asked a friend to draw a version of her. I said yes, and he drew her, and I asked for a refined version, and this is where we came up with. Okay, but let me explain what she is as a baseline character. She is a android that is hydrophobic. She is completely scared of water, but she is a lover of iced popsicles. She absolutely loves them because of the cult, conception she gives to her mouth. She's also a free runner because, again, she likes to actually run through the streets and everything and do the whole athletic aspect because of her aspects. But she's also
she believes in hardcore parkour.
She's a hardcore parkour girl, absolutely, and she's also a fucking otaku and gamer because of her roommate who obsesses over that shit, and she's obsessed with it through osmosis. So she thinks that she's the most knowledgeable person when it comes to the various trends in that aspect. So much so to the point that I also a year or two ago, I lost a bet to playing a Kingdom Hearts game that I had to order a Dokimaku of her. Okay. So Jarret's seen the full image of this. Okay, this is the image that's on one side that I had of her.
Okay.
And this is the image that I will not show the full image of the other side of her. Just to give you a full sense of anatomy of the character, because she is absolutely an android, and I have full commercial rights to do this. She absolutely is a full-on android character. So and so for me, my personal biases are at the top tier because, again, I helped create her in a sense. So yeah, she absolutely is the top tier for me, just off my biases. But I'm curious to hear what you think of based off her descriptions and designs. I want to know, can I improve this character beyond the devastation through fornication tier that I put her in because of bias?
Seamus. As an artist, there is always a chance to improve. But
Seamus, I have a question. Seamus.
Yes, she fucks. That's a question that Ben asked.
I was gonna ask, is she fully functional? Okay, if she fucks is a different thing, then is she fully functional?
She accepts Bluetooth and HDMI. Yes.
Bluetooth and HDMI. I was thinking more about US stick.
But she also accepts USB. She also accepts USB Type C as well.
What about USB Type D?
You have to wait for a firmware update on that. But I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can accept the manual.
I was thinking, I was thinking that was going to be more of a hardware thing. But you know what? If all it takes is firmware, I'm sure we can slide something in. Okay. So she looks like she's made out of fucking plastic or metal. Well, I don't want to get
she's
I don't want to get myself
plastic. She's based off a
sort
of plastic hollow shell aspect.
I mean, I don't want to get myself caught on those fucking hinges. Dear God, that is close enough.
Everyone's silent in the chat.
That is close enough to the.
Everyone's silent.
Okay.
My mascot is silenced everyone.
If I put my hand on her shoulder, and she raises an arm, is it gonna chop my fingers off?
Absolutely not, because again, her as you can see, based on like her bare shoulders aspect, she's based off like essentially like a Figma or like a
Awesome,
action figure
but
S design. So like she's not like designed to like harm humans in that sense.
no,
It's just a means to
designed
articulate.
is not the question. Is it possible for it to happen accidentally?
Absolutely not, because again, they're soft.
Because those thigh joints.
Absolutely, because they're soft shell designs, like so they're like meant to like move around and like have kind of like move around like with some.
But seriously,
kind of,
those
like,
thigh
plastic
joints
muscle
are
tones.
kind of those thigh joints are looking kind of pinchy around the scrotal area. So I'm gonna put
mean,
her in Run to the Hills.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, I don't
want to. Are you
wanna.
fucking kidding me?
I
put her
don't
in
wanna.
top tier because of bias.
I
and
really
are
trust
you-
the robot to not treat you
Is she-
gently.
She's an android. There's a difference. It's not a robot. She's like based off a human. Damn it.
Look, okay,
There's a
so
difference.
look, there's a rule. There's a sign. I'm gonna try and find it now. Oh, hang on.
You give up a few things chasing a dream.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. I got it. We're not moving on yet. I have it. It is right here. This is ridiculous. Yes, this is definitely ridiculous. Epic Timex.
Ridiculous with the emphasis on the other word.
It's ridiculous, redonkulous, maybe even ricoculous. But yeah, I have a
Fuck.
Jarret, what the fuck are you posting?
Images from the Mario movie. What he's supposed to
Look, specifically safety person.
By the way, I love the fact that as soon as I posted the Android girl, my mascot, everyone like memed hardcore, like on the chat here.
Look, I know of a few androids. I'm just posting whatever because this is Seamus's character. This is self-promotion.
Yes, it absolutely is.
I'm not gonna find this shit on my sources.
Okay, so that's why I'm providing my own sources. So honestly, based off my own sources that I've given you in the past, what do you think of Batomi at least?
With the chicken strips.
She strips down. I gave her an image of her stripping down, dude.
That's not what I asked.
Does she make chicken strips?
Does she make chicken nuggets?
If you
give me my nuggies before I give you my nuggies.
If I have, if you give her the instructions, yes, because you can actually turn a dial like on an oven. Because chicken nuggets are not hard to do.
Check out the enclosed instruction booklet.
Check out if you need instructions on how to cook chicken nuggets. Check out the enclosed instructions.
Return sender, address unknown.
I can't believe this shit is going to like from top tier to bottom tier because of like freaking Alex's assertion.
Now we're dropping like flies. We need to wrap this up. So
God
where are
damn
we?
it! Rate my mascot. God damn it!
The hell happened?
Okay,
all right. So who said and who hasn't
second
said?
date material.
I've said.
Thank you. You said go to the hills, Alex. Yes, you said.
I know.
Said that.
If you know, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
Jarret, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Run
That's
to
why
the hills.
That's just a second date material. So RGS, what are you thinking of Batomi?
Run for
Okay, right. So I'm a
your
weeb. It's a weeb. We can both be weebs. That's the connection thing. Good. Here's the thing. I'm a Toku guy, and if she's into anime, there's gonna be a big issue.
Well, how so?
How do I convince them that wearing a suit with bug eyes is totally good for free running?
You don't have to convince me. I already know that's true.
No, I mean convince the android.
Is this like a tokusatsu thing?
Okay.
Yes, I'm referencing Kamen Rider because.
Okay, so you're going to have to get her a belt.
She'd probably fucking adore Kamen Rider. Honestly,
Okay, there you go. So I'll put her in second date material just for you, Seamus.
Thank you. All right, okay. Joseph, what are you thinking here for my mascot?
My right hand.
You give your right hand for my mascot? That's surprising.
No. I would rather.
He'd rather use his right hand.
I would rather choose my right hand than your mascot.
So what does that mean exactly?
I'd rather not go to jail.
What? But she's like
She's
20
a
in like
robot.
years, dude.
You
Come on, she's
left
an android.
you left fucking green hair off of Bleach.
She's teal hair. There's a difference.
That is true. He did.
Okay, teal hair.
Okay. Okay. Gizmo, please give me some validation for my poor
Placement
life decisions.
Can
No.
be below Charmcaster. I don't want anybody
else.
I know she's not Jenny from fucking like My Teenage Robot life. Shut
Might
up.
as well be. I'm looking at her.
She's not. Shut up. Shut up.
She's
She's not. Shut up.
She brought out Sky Blue.
Wakeman.
She actually was willing. She's willing.
Pretty
to
sure
actually
she's the
undress
color
more
of
to-
Blue's Clues butthole.
She is willing to undress more than she is. She's not on a teenager god living. Okay.
She is as
Let me
blue
say
as
that.
Smurf.
She's not as blue as a Smurf. Shut up. No, she's
Epic
not.
Time
Look
X
at
says
that
mascot 1010 cause Android wife. Everyone here full of shit. I think we can't. I don't think.
Thank you.
I don't think we can top that. We can't top that for the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to go now.
Okay. Gizmo, tell me your actual score here, so I can actually hear list this.
The moment I look at this girl, do you know what song comes to my mind? La 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 la.
Sing
She's not a goddamn Smurf.
Smurfs all day long.
She's not Smurfette. Shut up.
Second date material at worst.
Oh my god. Okay, so she's at like because of me. She's at 1 at fornication, 3 second date material, 1 run to the hills, and 1 I'd rather not to go to jail. So based off like averages, she's like at the bottom of second date material.
Yep.
Sure.
Which sucks. My mascot should be up here. God damn it.
Jarret says this is a reminder for Seamus to get more rewards. This is also a reminder for Alex.
Yes.
This is also a reminder. This is also a reminder for Alex to
she's like Ben tier, villain top tier
to draw up a female OC and insert her into this list so that things can be inserted into her. I mean, what?
Okay. I paid for a little Batomi's assets, so it's not just like an OC. All right.
No, I am going to draw shit. I'm a fucking great artist when I put my mind to it. And I'm going to draw some shit. I'm going to composite hit everything that I like together, and you're going to put her on that fucking list.
I swear, I think I saw this girl somewhere in Jet Force Gemini as a cameo.
I don't like the fact that everyone has like posted like memes of like fucking 2B like the android from like the end of like Austin Powers and like Brittany Bot and like freaking like Jenny the teenage robot. Like shut up.
Okay, I think we're done for the night, guys.
Shut up. She's not.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye, ladies and gentlemen. And we're done for the night. Bye. Does everybody want to show their stuff as we leave, or am I just gonna have to shut this off as we go?
It's a jurisdiction. It's like a finalization. Shut up.
Streams.
She's not the teenage robot. Shut up. I don't
1991.
believe it.
My life as a teenage robot.
I stream on this channel. That's about it. I also upload videos on Bright Steel Star. Seamus, show your stuff.
But Tommy is not fucking Jenny the teenage robot. All right, shut up.
Show your YouTube channel, Seamus.
No, I'm not doing it until I actually make content on there. And then Batomi's my mascot there. Shut up. She's not Jenny. Shut up. Shut up.
And did
No
she
justice.
lose her way from the Beatles Yellow Submarine set?
Can you stop?
No justice for Seamus, Epic Time X says. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Bye, everybody.
We all live in the Yellow Submarine.